Welcome to build shit day. Hang on one second. I'm trying to sort something out real quick. I gotta figure out how to tweet this link. Hi, I'm here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I have a bunch of cameras set up, as you can probably see. Look, here's my hand. There's even a camera up there. I don't know where I'm looking. There's a camera up here so that while I'm taking shit apart, you'll be able to like see stuff. I'm wondering if it's dead right now. Is it? Okay, no, there we go. We got it. So I got a camera up there so we can kind of like zoom in on the build as we go. I also have like a little chat thing here, which I don't know if it's staying there because I don't know how much room I'm gonna have. Hopefully the volume is loud enough, and if not, I can turn it up, so let me know. But let me tweet this real fast. I know there's no like background music today, and I'm sorry, but I sort of realized, wait, how do I shout out to Discord and stuff if I've taken apart my computer and set it right here on the ground? You can't see it, but I'll bring it up here and you can see what my computer right now actually looks like. Give me 20 seconds. Did that go correctly? What if I click on this link? Where does it take me? Yes. Okay, good. Done with that. So let me explain all the parts. But first I'll get this up. So what we're doing today, I have a lavalier mic on, by the way, so I can move around and like chat with you as I'm doing it. I don't have to be seated in front of my standalone mic. If you see me disappear, I'm just rearranging a light or something. Hopefully everything looks okay though. I spent some time today trying to test all the lights, and I think they're all working. So far so good. So the point today is to switch my current PCs into some new cases and upgrade some new hardware. So as you can probably see now, this is my current machine. This is a 4U chassis. Basically, I have a rack mount unit, which I can eventually change some cameras and show you. You might be able to see a little bit of the edge of it. No, I think the overhead camera's blocking that. So I have a 14U rack. In it were two 4U chassis, okay? 4U chassis is this long thing like you see a server rack in, except in this case, it's 4U, so that's like the height of it. I think 1U is roughly like 1 inch, like 1.1 inches or something like that. So they label these things by the size, height-wise. So you can basically figure out how much to put in racks and stuff like that. 3K man getting high tech in here. Yeah, what's up, Tim? I actually have more cameras too. I have a secondary ceiling cam right there. I have other cameras as well, but I'm not using those right now. So this 4U chassis I switched in. It was a project that I started like 2 years ago, and now it's become sort of like cumbersome in the room. It's a little bit big, so I'm taking the stuff out of the rack, putting it into new machines, and doing an upgrade on my current machine. So what happened was, the stuff in my old stream machine, it was another one of these, looked exactly the same. The stuff in my old stream machine, hang on a second. Stuff in my old stream machine is going into a computer from my son. If you follow my Twitter account at Moscrates, you'll see fleets. I hate the name of that stupid crap. So there's a bunch of fleets on there about a PC build that I did this past weekend. I sort of realized this weekend that I can't really stream any of this unless I have a machine to stream from. So because my son is getting all of the old stream parts, I put them into a new case for him. I'd bring it over here if it wasn't currently on. I might be able to swivel one of these cams to see it, but you can find it on the Twitter channel on one of the fleets. You can see the finished product. He's doing the peely stuff for the glass as well. It's an NZXT, I think, 510 case. I really love their cases, by the way. They're on the cheaper side. They're really modular. They have a good design. There's a lot of convenience features in it. I wouldn't consider it like this is the top end PC case for someone that wants like something really aesthetic and interesting in the background, although they do look really nice. It's not like super feature or anything, but again, it's just a case. If you want to save some dollars while building a PC, that's where you do it, right? You don't need a $200 case. You get a $50 case from NZXT and be straight. In that machine is my old stream gear. I posted a list of the specs on the fleet as well. It has an AMD Threadripper 1950X. It's being cooled by a Noctua. I think it's a DH like 19 or something like that. I don't see it in my closet right now. I usually save all the boxes. This closet, by the way, holds all my old boxes for my gear and a lot of tools and stuff, which I'll bring out as we're building. It also has a, I believe it's a 2080. I guess I probably should have looked. That is my old stream graphics card. So it has a GTX 2080 in it. It has, right now it has an AverMedia Live Gamer 4K, but that's going to come out and go into my new stream box, which is sitting behind us right now. And it has 32 gigs of G-Skill Ripjaws RAM, 4 sticks, and I think they're like 2800 megahertz if I'm not mistaken. It's something like that. Every fan in that case is also an Arctic 120 millimeter fan, which is what allowed me to have these cases. I'll show you when I open this so you see what I mean. There's 12 fans in here, and when these guys run, if you know anything about server farms or anything, or if you work in IT, you know how loud this stuff can get, right? Like especially the lower U machines you have, they can be super loud. That's why they usually keep them in closets and in soundproof sort of zones. This would get super loud, except when I bought it, I pulled out all the built-in fans and replaced them with, I guess I have a 120. So this is an Arctic F12 silent fan. This is my favorite brand of fan. This is not an ad, by the way. This is not a sponsored content or anything. But Arctic fans are the best, and you want the silent ones. The ones say like F12, F9, F8. By the way, if you don't know what F something means, all fans are particular sizes. They're sorted by millimeters. So if you see something that says F12 on a fan like this, the 12 means just add a 0 to the end. It's 120 millimeters. Size of the fan. That's the normal size for like a case fan. I don't know if you can really see that on the camera right now, but it fits perfectly right there, that size. I believe these sizes will also take 140 millimeters. These cases take smaller fans. They were a little bit different. There were two 120s in the front, and I think most of the middle row of fans are 90 millimeters. We'll see when I open it up. I actually forget. But I bought these in. They have like 10 more on the way, the Arctic F12s. I think they're like $8 a fan. There's no RGB or nothing like that. I don't usually do crazy colorful builds. It's not really my thing. If anything, white, black, that's it. I don't really like flashing stuff. I'm not usually staring into my case all day. I'm playing games, right? Anyways, this is the gaming machine that I have right now. In this, I'll just open it. This is the gaming rig. It's a little dusty because I just pulled it out of the rack. Set this out to the side here. So this is what a chassis machine looks like. Whoa, man, good thing I brought the air over here. Whew. I'm happy to see that this, this is a mistake, that this stuff has 120 fans in it, I think. Yeah, so I might be able to replace all the ones I'm going to put in the new machine with these. I might have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That needs 3, 4. I think it's one of the top 5. I might have enough for them all. I might have ordered too many. I have a bunch of 120 millimeter fans. I need to like step out of the way here for a second and do this. Ugh. I just did this not too long ago too. Part of the problem with these chassis cases like this, they tend to build up dust pretty well. Some of the larger fans or the larger cases like that have a lot more airflow going through them. It'll also allow me to, switching back to one of these cases, allow me to put the radiator fan in. So you'll see the Kraken sitting behind me. We're going to put that in. A little bit better than airflow in my opinion. what can you see on the camera right now? Let me see. I can explain what I have here. Okay, so actually it's better if I do this screen. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay, so you can see pretty much what the chassis, the whole chassis view. So here we go. If I scoot this way a little, this thing weighs a lot. So these are the fan parts. These this chassis is split into like two halves, sort of, right? So the front half is all the hard drives and the two front fans sucking in the air. They pass the air through the middle, which is like a second series of fans that blows through the CPU, the RAM, and the graphics card, and then out the back, which is only two small 90mm fans. I'm sure that had something to do with all the dust buildup. So what I want to do, I think, is, so I have two options of coolers, and this Noctua one works pretty good. It has two of the Silent Series F9s on it. They're great. I may just keep this fan set and pull this up and just like set it into the new case. So when I say pull it up, I mean unhook the graphics card. Obviously, we're going to take that out. I will take the fans off the CPU, and then I'll have to take the M2 drive out because that's going into my new machine. But when I pull this stuff out, what I may do is just set the motherboard with the CPU and the RAM already intact into the new case and just screw it down like that. Not worry about taking off the cooler and redoing all the paste and everything like that for now. If this cooler starts to go or it's not doing as well in the new case, I have a TR4 cooler ready, I think. And the only reason it didn't go in here, by the way, the reason why these are Noctua coolers and not like what you see over here, this big guy. The 4U chassis has a complication, which is the height clearance, right? So that's like the big deal with it. These are nice to slide into racks, but the height clearance is much less than a stand-up PC model, right? So you can put in a larger fan or a radiator or something. Obviously, there's no side fans here, as you can see on the outside of this thing. There's no way for me to put a radiator on the side and let it blow stuff out. So the only way to really cool it is through one of these fans, and it has to meet a height compliance. It's like 140mm, and if you were to look at any, what's up, V-dubs? If you were to look at any regular size air cooler, they're all going to be, you know, something that cools a 3950X, which is what this is. They're all going to be 150, 160, 170mm. So it just doesn't fit in here. The one I had previously, which I was excited about using, which you may remember from the last PC build, I was a little frustrated because I couldn't fit it in the chassis. The spokes on the top, which hold on the coils, was actually touching the roof of the chassis, which those things tend to heat up a little bit. I'd rather not have it burning holes through this stuff or heating this box so much where you touch it and burn your hand. Anyways, that's a lot of the history of this box. Anyways, this is the current gaming machine. This is a 2080 Ti graphics card. This, as I said, is a 3950X CPU. And I, again, have 4 sticks. I think this is 4 sticks, right? Yeah. 4 sticks of RAM, which are 8 gigabytes apiece at 3200 megahertz of the G-Scale Ripjaws, which is my favorite RAM type. So, and it has a 850 watt power supply. This stuff is all going into the stream machine. Okay, so that's going to be either black or white. I haven't decided which one should be the stream, which one should be the gaming. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that up to you. But the only thing I have to take out are the hard drives. These hard drives need to go with me. There's, I think, 2, 3, 4. No, 3 regular hard drives, and then I think I have 2 SSDs in here. No, 1 SSD and 1 NVM2 drive. One of the M2 little guys that screw down the motherboard. Absolutely the best things you can buy. Forget doing all the hard drive stuff. Forget doing the SSDs, the one you still have to plug into the, whatever you call it, the RAID style plug-in. I always forget those are called. For power, you just screw this bad boy down to the motherboard, and almost every single motherboard nowadays comes with at least 2 of those NVM slots, basically. It's like one screw and you get a hard drive. It's amazing, and they're super fast. Um, that's it. Let's get the stuff out. The stuff behind me I'm going to open up in just a second. We can talk about those parts in a minute. Those are all for the new gaming machine, which is, I am well aware that they are likely way too much power for what I need, especially since I am doing a dual stream. So I do have two different PCs, except for right now, actually, because I'm not playing a game. I have two different PCs. One's for gaming, one's for streaming. Usually you would do that if you want to sort of offset power, because encoding takes a lot of processing power. Some people use, what's it called? Is it called an NVMe? the graphics version that isn't x.264. Some people use that and use the GPU to encode. Some people use the CPU to encode. I happen to like using the CPU to encode, so I get like really high-powered CPUs. So usually you can like, oh, I'll put a good graphics card in this kind of crap machine and let it run only the GPU encoding, and then I'll do it, my games on a good CPU PC. Usually that's how you can do it. It offsets a lot of power. You don't have to worry about overloading stuff. A lot of streamers I know actually had problems with their gear and encoding and getting frame drops and frame skips and things like that, because once we take a look at their processing utilization, it's like 99% and more, because they're streaming and gaming at the same time. And some games just like are too much, right? There's like COD or something. I forget. Wait, it was Black Ops 3 maybe, something like that. It was like 98% of my CPU for a while. Like, how can you do that and do x.264 encoding at the same time? Not possible, right? Not possible without dropping frames. So there's different solutions to the problem of streaming. One way to offset it is to have a dual PC setup, which is one stream box and one game box. That's what I do. More power is good. I agree with you. So let's take out this big bad motherfucker. This guy is so big. I know they're like, there we go. There we go. Man, this needs dusted. There it is, the bad boy. This is a air can, obviously. Most people that build PCs have like a can of that on hand. You can get it from someplace like Micro Center. You might even be able to get it from Best Buy nowadays. Best Buy is seemingly moving more and more towards like the custom build type stuff. So you can buy cans of this like in 2-3 packs for like $2. It's really cheap. It's a good way to clean your PC, by the way. To do it every once in a while, especially. Blow some of that dust out of there. This looks pretty good though. Pretty beefy looking card. I know you can see it on the upper screen right now, but pretty awesome. It's an Asus version of the 2080 Ti, which I've always been confused about this. So I was someone that ran a quad monitor setup, right? There is only 2 DisplayPort inputs on this card. There's only 2 DisplayPorts and 2 HDMIs, and I think there's one like USB-C or whatever. I never understood that. Like, why not have more DisplayPort ones? Because there's some limitations to DisplayPort, version 1.2, 1.4, things like that. HDMI 1.0 versus 2.0. Never understood it. I set that guy down there on my soft flooring that we use for VR streams. Now I'm going to switch screwdrivers here and take out my hard drive. I have a whole bunch of tools, as I was describing earlier. Yeah, it is a chunky boy, right? That thing's huge. I can't wait to see what the new 3090 looks like. That thing's going to be a freaking monster. All right, I use my small screwdrivers. Take out this guy right here. Boom. And bam, right there. That's a hard drive. If you're not down with this NVMe stuff yet, you got to get down with it. It's amazing. So easy to put it in out. Like you just saw, it's literally one screw. Literally, no messing around with RAID style stuff, where if you have like a bunch of bays for hard drives like I have here, no messing around with that. 2 pieces. That's it. You're done. I'll set these back here out of the way. Okay, now I did say that I think I want to keep the cooler attached because I don't want to mess around with the paste anymore. And I'm comfortable with the RAM still being in here. I think the 2080 Ti was large. You're going to enjoy that 3090. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't seen it out of the box. It is pretty freaking heavy, though. This thing is heavy. It does look a bit bigger. We'll see. We'll see when we set it up. All right, let's get some of the power off. The big power, we got the baby power. Good. What else we got here? We got some fans, and we got the 8 block over here. Come on out of there. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. Nice and easy. I also have a couple of extra power for the fans, I think. Oh yeah, this is for the fans. And this is a Y splitter for the fans, by the way. You can, oh man, very large. I didn't even think about the size of my case for it. I'm gonna be disappointed again today if I can't fit my thing in there. This is a Y splitter for fans. Fans require like those 4-pin adapters. You can buy these like separate Y connectors for them because it runs off the same power source. It's pretty convenient. So I think I have like a box of those someplace. All these dumb wires for, oh, is this the block for it? Yeah, okay, the LED stuff. Oh, perfect, okay. One more fan here. There's fan slots all around your motherboard. So if you're wondering where to put in a fan, you can find them in like a series of 4 single connectors. Not sure if you remember, I do the ITX builds. I couldn't even fit the 3080 in these cases. I had to step down to the 3070 and still had to chop the case some. Holy crap. What's up, Fox? Hey, your bottom right camera is more focused on your background. You're a little fuzzy. Still could see you, just a little fuzzy. I don't like any of that type of talk. It's probably because I'm leaned forward and this is a very, very sensitive camera. Let me take a look. I see. Let's see if I can fix that right up. I see it is a little more focused on the background. I don't like that. That'll be very focused. If I bring it out to here, I'm guessing it'll be a bit better. You guys tell me if that's better when you see it. It is probably significantly better. And thanks for saying something. I could probably check myself as well. Let me see. When that starts coming up, I'll be able to see it too. Huh. It couldn't have gone back. I didn't set it to autofocus. I'm testing this stuff live on a tech show. Let me see. I'll continue to unplug parts until I see it. I want here, and then I will go swap it. I'm just pulling out the power to my hard drives now. Still messed up. I know how to fix it. The old Buffalo Bills focus, right? The most important thing. But is that on autofocus? No. Okay. A little concerned there for a minute. I'm like, what the hell have I done? Like my shirt, by the way. They're just called wings. They're called buffalo wings. I don't trust anybody who calls it buffalo wings. Buffalo is apparently a sauce, although I don't even think I agree with that. All right, let me see. All right, let's try that. Let me know if that looks a little bit better. All right, let's do it. Let's continue pulling out some of this stuff. Got about 100 hard drives in here. Sometimes I wonder why I do this. I'm just kidding. It's because I love it. These build streams are always like my favorite streams. Yeah, to apologize for anything, man. I appreciate that more than anything. Put me in focus, baby. I don't want to see anything else. How do I have 7 of these sticks? What? What? Oh, it's because I have a optical drive. That is why. All right, so I'm going to leave the hard drive in for just a minute. Or I'm sorry, the motherboard in, because we're just going to pick that up and plop it down in the new case is all we're going to do. These fans are the Arctic 80 in the back. I'm going to take out the power supply. I don't want text messages right now, damn it. I'm just kidding. Let's see what's up. Oh, where's my phone? It's my sleep timer telling me it's time to go to sleep. Nah, I don't think so. I don't effing think so, buddy. And uno más. One of the bad things about the chassis is that so the material on the outside is like basically just bent sheet metal. So it's not real high quality in terms of like threaded stuff to screw screws in or anything like that. It's just like a little, you know, I think it's literally just bent sheet metal, folded sheet metal. So you're not paying for a whole ton of quality when you're doing that. I'm really concerned about the quality of this video now. Let me see if I can pick this up now. Here's the power supply. Where am I missing stuff? Okay. I have a couple of things that are in here. I need to get these out. This is this is for the front panel power. And it's strapped to where? There we go. I think it's caught on something actually. Huh. What? Let me get some of these out. Now, I'm pretty sure in the new case there's like a slot for all this stuff. So it'll be a lot easier to install some of these sort of older, archaic style drives. I'm gonna have to pull that one out once I pull out the bay because it is stuck. Okay, I think I got those all out. These are the cases, pretty nice for these fans. So they like are modular. So these things just like slide in for the fans. It's pretty cool. And then when you get them out, what do you do? Oh yeah. I don't want to break anything because I don't have replacement 12s for these yet. Only the standard ones that I have right now, which is like 7, which I think might be enough for the new machine. Oh, this is dust in here when you take apart these old systems, man. There's dust everywhere. Come on. Good. And then that guy. I gotta say, like, if you like have access to a rack, it is pretty convenient to slide stuff in and out like that. I will say after doing it though that I would probably stick with the regular case from now on. This is like an experiment that I wanted to do a while ago. And it worked out fine, but unless you have like a large rack that you're constantly maintaining, it's a little bit tougher to maintain some of the dust and stuff. Just more space, more empty space for dust to collect inside some of these machines. All right, 2 of my fans out. Three of my fans, sorry. The beautiful Arctic F12s. Get them immediately. They're the best fans. All right, now can I get my power out? Let's see. Give me my ribbons. What are they stuck to? Give me all the whole group, baby. Oh, I see. Good. Definitely gonna wash my hands before I put in the new one. New cases. I don't want to get them all dusty right to start either. Get some wet wipes in here or something. Okay, there's a power, there's a power, there's a power. This guy is free. Pull this guy out. Smells like dust, which I think it probably just means I'm breathing in dust as well. I didn't see these fans still in. Let's get those out. Good. And this is the front panel. These are for hard drives. One power left. Which it does not look like she plugged in anymore. I can feel it. No, it's stuck. Oh, we got it. I gotcha. Come out of there. Power unit is done. Out of there. Now, we will not need all these cables in the new one, hopefully. Ridiculous. So, can's about to be kicked. Okay, I got a couple more. Okay. Let me actually get another one right now. Oh, I got like a bunch more. I have 3 more cans. Perfect. The Ultra Duster. Okay. So, motherboard is still in here, hard drive is still in here. The hard drives come out in like a different way. So on this machine, the bays have to be secured separately. So I have to unscrew them all from the end of the chassis before I then pull them out of the individual bays. So they have like a bunch of series of screws. Kind of excited to game on this guy too. It's gonna be awesome. Not that my machine was lacking very much to begin with, but it will be awesome. Now we're gonna be able to play even more cool games like Cyberpunk in a few months when all the patches are in. Some of the reviews on that game have been really rough. Really, really rough. All right, there's what I wanted. Oh man, please tell me I didn't bend that in some way. I think we're okay. He's not screwed in, is he? How's he secured to the side here? Did I put him down with like sticky tack or something? I have a hard drive in here that's mounted to the side. I'm unclear how that mounting occurred. It's on the side of a panel. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. What? How did I do that? It'd be helpful if I remembered. I don't want to break it or anything, but I guess it is an SSD. Like, it's gonna come off. Just trying to see, how did I Oh no, are you serious? What did I do this for? I put one of those 3M strips on it. Why? Why would you do that? Moshkatis, you idiot. I built these computers like 3 years ago. I do not remember why I did this. I think because there was no way to secure an SSD of this size to the inside of the case. So I had to do something. And I'm sure that for some reason my solution was 3M strips. It's coming off. Just a second. I'm just trying not to like completely fucking break it. You could probably hear it squeaking at me like, no, stop doing that. There we go. I felt it give. Why would I do this? Man. Yeah. A couple of 3M strips. Smart thinking, buddy. Smart thinking. Hey, those 3M strips are pretty serious though. In 3 years. Alright. Is this like okay? This looked a little like bent or something. Okay. Put that guy over there too. We'll save some of these what do they call them? RAID cables or whatever? Or SATA cables, not RAID. What am I talking about? Not RAID, you dummy. That's power for the front end. I don't really need that. This I will need, as it is also a SATA cable. And as is this. And should be one more, I think. Uno mas. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for the number of hard drives we're going to put in the new machine. Now the remaining cables are for the middle bay. They are for the optical drive, of which I don't think I really want anymore. When is the last time anyone used an optical drive? I don't know the answer to that. Do I have anything in it? Because that would probably be helpful. How's it secured? Okay. So I'll pop this down, I think. That should slide right out. There we go. Yeah, look at this, man. When's the last time anyone used a optical drive like this? It's absurd. I think these things just pop right out, right? These are the braces used to hold it in on the side here. We'll decide if we want to put this in. This is always something I can add afterwards. So. Not something that's critical, as I don't think I've literally ever used it. The other thing left is the USB 3.0s in the front, and 2 drives over on this side, which I need to come out. Obviously, I need to take the fans off as well. Oh, great! Another 840 EVO, which is 3M strip mounted to the side of this thing. I'll get this one off a little quicker. Realizing that I can try to just rip it like last time. Yep, we good. All right. Good, good. These things are pretty sturdy. Again, not as good as the M2s. Get those instead of this stuff that I've been using. These are old. Look at this fancy guy with his basement and his drop ceiling. What's up, man? Yeah, you should see some of the holes in it too, because I've put a bunch of cords and cameras and stuff in the ceiling. All right, I gotta take this one out. Almost done unpacking the final computer case, and we're gonna start building the new one. The fun has almost begun. Almost. Not yet. Totally forgot about this beast of a build you have here. Yeah, and this is only one of the 2. This thing's pretty enormous. Okay, so we got those out, so I can probably slide that guy right out. This is a 3 terabyte Western Digital hard drive that it just stores media. Like, that's pretty much it. I think I have another one in here that is 1 terabyte, which just has a bunch of games that don't require load times, online games and things. The SSDs are pretty nice for stuff with fast loads. They're nice for like World of Warcraft or something like that. It has a bunch of load screens. Although there's some debate, I think, because since World of Warcraft is an online game, how fast do you really need to load faster than your teammates to a raid? What does that matter? You're in a raid. You're in a team. Let me get some of the duster out here. Oh, gotta take the cap off. Good. Okay, we're gonna have to take these fans off as well, so let me put those up here. And I think, can I get the big screwdriver in there? I need the baby. Where's my CPU one? There it goes. Get some of these babies out. So what I'm gonna do in the interest of time is take this apart. I'm not gonna put this case back together once I get the parts out. I have the other one empty shell just sitting in the hallway. I'm gonna leave that for another day to put together. I'm not gonna do that live. It's kind of boring just putting the screws back in. And I wanna get to actually putting together the new computer. The big baby. What case do you recommend for flipping PCs? Something, this is out to the side, with a panel window. MX330, what's that guy look like? Only 2 in stock? Sounds pretty good. Cougar MX330 mid-tower drive. That looks pretty nice. So one of the ones I like in terms of like, if you're just going for like trying to save some money on a case, I really like the NZXT cases, to be honest. I think the one that I just put my son's computer in, which is sort of causing all this transfer of PCs, is a NZXT 510, and I think it was like 50 bucks or something. I think it's pretty solid, if that's an option. And they're super easy to install stuff into. They got like a separate compartments for different things. They have built-in cable routing. Trying to think of what else is in there. I mean, they've already done most of the cable routing for you, but I really like the NZXT ones for like a cheap, quick case to throw some PC parts in and get started up. It's a different case if you're talking about like going to like something pretty looking, because then you want like something, you know, that can show off the RGB or something if that's your style. And as you can see, for the last like 3 or 4 years, my PCs have been inside of 4U chassis. So the first time I'm actually putting my own gear inside of a PC case in like the last 6 years is right now. So I'm kind of out of the loop in terms of like case recommendations. I think the one that I have is an NZXT 510. I'm 90% sure. Let me see. NZXT 510. Let me see if that's the right one. So I'll give you the wrong information. That looks like the right one. Compact tower $69.99 on Best Buy right now. I bet you can get it cheaper if you run out to Micro Center or Amazon. But I think NZXT makes like a tier of cases where like $69.99 is like one of their more expensive ones or something like that. But they're nice looking for a reasonable price. I know in the past, the last case that I owned was a Corsair, like 300 or something. And that case was a freaking monster. It was beautiful. It was humongous. It was so huge. You're in Canuck land. You guys have, is it called Micro Center out there? I thought there was something similar to Micro Center. I want to say Fry's, but I think that's the one that's in California. I forget the name of the place that's in Canada. 100 bucks on Amazon? $100 Canadian? Oh, man. Shoot, yeah. I mean, the other thing is, like, as long as you get the right size case and it can fit like an ATX board, it says ATX or EATX, something like that. you will be straight with pretty much any case, to be completely honest. If it has like at least like a 4 or 5 fan ports or something like that, if it can fit like a radiator on it, if you want to use that for a PC cooler. Cases are, you know, one of the areas of the build, as we talked about when I first started doing this tonight, one of the areas you can save a lot of money. So in my opinion, I would just go get sort of whatever you like the look of. If you're a gamer where it's like, I come in my office, I want to see my PC on and move, and I want to see those RGB lights spin and stuff like that, then you spend a little more money. Like even on these ones will be in the background of my stream, these 2 cases here, and even they were like, you know, I don't even know what they were. They were $60 or something like that. The Lian Lee's. I have to look up exactly the price of this stuff. I'm so bad not remembering some of these prices. But I'm also not a big RGB guy, so I don't want all kinds of lights and stuff going on. I'm not really meh. Current case is a Corsair 600C. Well, this is specifically for flipping. Okay, so you're trying to sell something nice looking. Okay. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I like, in that case, if you're trying to like get the kind of the most bang for your buck, probably want to hover around the, if it's mid-tower, 50 or 60 bucks type area. And I think there's a ton of cases in that range. Again, I just sort of came into the PC case realm again after like 6 years, so I may not know all the names at the moment. And by the way, I saw you mention something about the fractal ones. The fractal ones are sick looking, definitely. Those things look amazing. Me either. RGB is nice, but it's not a necessity. Right, yeah, it doesn't increase my KDR, you know. Yeah, I've seen some displays that look really good with RGB, but I always feel, in my opinion, I always feel like they look better in still photos. Like if you take a still photo of, you know, something that, you know, your RGB working, and you get that swirl of blue and red. I mean, that looks cool for like a still photo. But in practice, I mean, there's an RGB element on the end of my AverMedia Live Gamer 4K that I can see in this NZXT case to my right. And it's just like, I don't really care about it. I think it would almost be more interesting if it was just like white, if it was just white color or something. Or if it went with like the theme of other stuff in your room. But just to have RGB, the same reason why I don't really understand, you know, RGB headphones. Oh, look at the side of my headphones. There's an RGB flashing light on them. I mean, cool, right? It's the same thing with the Corsair LPX RAM sticks. The LPX Vengeances, there's an RGB version of them. It's just like, all it is $10 more for RAM that sits below your cooler that you never see. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense to pay money into something like that. Almost done with 1 trillion screws of the motherboard here, and then we're getting to the actual build. This is all deconstruction of the old build. Now it's time for the new build, the new hotness. Gotta figure out what to do with these cases. They're gonna be paperweights in my house. Surprisingly, not too many gamers in the market for a 4U chassis at 39-inch depth. Weird, I know, it's a little strange. You'd think that they'd be burning up the shelves with this stuff, but 67.19 with tax when shipped from Amazon for that Cougar case. That sounds like a really good deal if you're just flipping it and reselling it. In my opinion, that sounds like an excellent deal. You might want to grab that. As long as it fits a motherboard. I mean, like I said, function over aesthetics, in my opinion. Come on, baby. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Pick it all up together. Whew. It's the Crosshair 8 Hero is the motherboard that you were just looking at for a moment. I'm going to put it down on the ground for a second. I see a loose screw here. There we go. We're going to blow it a little bit. Okay. And there we go. There's our empty case. Oh, actually, I got a couple of fans I want to pull off here. If you're going with fans, if you're looking for good fans for yourself, maybe not if you're flipping, Arctic fans, not sponsored, not a sponsored comment. Arctic PC fans are the best. The Silent series fans. These cases, this one only had 9, but the other case had 12 fans in it. Could never hear it. Couldn't hear it. 12 fans. They were stacked on top of each other. 12 fans and 9 fans. Could never hear a whisper. Best fans on the freaking market. Make sure you get the F Silent series. It'll be something like Arctic F9 Silent. Unbelievable. I do like them better than Noctua actually, and I like Noctua products a lot. I get Noctua coolers and then I take the fans off and put on the Arctic fans. For real, for my own build. Completely silent. It's amazing. I just ordered 10 more of the F12s for my new cases. F12 Silence, I will say. Noctua does make some dope coolers though, especially low form factor coolers. They're the only ones that can actually fit in this case. I was telling that story a little earlier. The cooler that you just saw me pull out of here is a Noctua. I always forget the naming nomenclature. It's like NHU19S, you know, something like that. The only one I could fit the height into this case. Only one. About to go play DayZ. Nice. Enjoy, man. I think we got all the fans out. Let me move this to the side. I got all the case screws are in here. Here's the PSU screws. Here's the motherboard screws. And a tiny baby front fan screw. Okay. There's my Y controller. I'm good. I'm going to take this outside. And I just mean outside my office door. Back in just a moment. Let me just move this over here. Now I'm off screen so you can just hear me talking or grunting as I carry this 75-pound box to the hallway. Maybe just a moment. Get this outside. Okay. Oh, I want to wash my hands before I get started on this. Look at me, I'm in the bathroom now, and you can still hear me. Technology is wonderful. Okay. Let's do this. Now, we get to break out the cool pieces. The actual cool stuff. Just yourself. Oh, thanks so much, man. Yeah, I've yet to see a gaming PC in a 4U case. Pretty impressive. Be safe. You got it. Thanks. The 4U case was a fun experiment. A lot of dust, as you just saw. Let's get this cleaned up. Have to get my office vacuumed at some point. All right. Now, time to bring out the big cases. We're going to build the stream case first. Yes. What color should the stream case be? What color should the gaming case be? Is the main question. I haven't even really decided that yet. Let me see real quick. This actually looks pretty good. Okay. I just want to make sure I got the zoom factor right, but it looks like I'm very close. Okay. I think what I want to do is go white for the stream PC. I have 2 unboxed cases here. I have never opened these cases. I've never used this brand, but everything I read online is pretty good. Cases look cool. When I was looking at the store, they look super accessible. Both these sides open up, easy to put stuff in, good cable routing. We're gonna find out right now. This is called, hopefully this table doesn't tip over, huh? Okay. This is a Lian Li LAN Cool 2, the mesh version, I believe. LAN Cool 2 mesh, is that what it's called? Where's the box? LAN Cool 2 mesh. Like I said, never used them before. I assume these work like most cases work. This probably comes off if I pull. Nope, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Let's try and, how do we get into my case here? Now we bought this cool case. How the F do we open it? There we go. This is the side I. Here we are. Let's not mess up the laptop. Okay. This is kind of interesting. On the top portion, looks like it's extra wide, which I like that. I'm hoping that the graphics card fits in here just fine. Let's figure out how to open this. How do you open? Should I get the instructions? Is there a special secret handshake or something? Well, so far the hardest part of our build tonight, how to open the case. All right, case components, RGB performance, yes, yes. First remove the front panel, then open the side panels. Okay, so I was right, you just pull out the front, right? Remove the front panel. Handle, pull to release. On the bottom. Oh, it does like kind of snap, huh? I end up pulling all this stuff right off the table towards me. I don't want to like break anything. Come on. Speak good to me, you son of a bitch. No, I do. I feel like I want to break it. Handle to release. I'm on the handle. Oh, wait. Just have to not be a baby about it. That's all. Okay, so front. Not going with my Sprite. Front panel off, side panel is open. SSD and hard drive installations, we'll keep that open right there. Let's get this open up a little more. Case is actually kind of heavy. All right, I'm looking at the front, you're looking at the back. And these open like what? Oh, they're okay, cool. Hell yeah, that looks awesome. The butterfly doors, that's what they are. Flyest, oh snap, the bottom comes down too? Hell yeah. It's got the little case for hard drives and a little box. I'm assuming this is all my components. Yep. Got some cable routing stuff in here too. Sweet. LAN Cool 2. Okay, so for the stream machine, I want the hard drive that's in that machine, but I want this old motherboard in it. So let's work on that foist. Push this guy back in, however that might be done. Actually don't, oh, I see. Oh wow, it's all magnets? Hell yeah, dude. This is so nice. This is an amazing case. Wow, that's excellent. Not a lot of screws. No big deal. Now how does that look in terms of view here? If I have the top down, right here maybe, would be the best for installation. Does that come all the way down? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Is it best to like... feel like that's gonna like break it or something. No? Let me find out a way to adjust that a little bit. Let me see about this guy. Okay, I feel better about that. I feel better. After I take a drink, then I'll feel really good. I don't like that door swinging open like that. All right. Good. Still a beautiful case. Oh my God. Fantastic looking. What do we got here? USB 3.0. Looks like two USB 3.0s and the front panel stuff. Okay, good. ATX micro ATX. Good. We're just going to pick our little friend up here. Pick him right up. And we're going to set him right in. Beautiful. I sound like Gordon Ramsay. That's just beautiful. These wires are in the way a little bit. Get those. Get back in your hole. All right. Let's try this. Slide over there nice and easy. I realized two things here. One is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw a wrapper that was still on my hard drive. Holy shit. How long has that been in there? And I see another one on the I/O panel. What? Is this for real? Oh my God. There is. What in the hell? What in the hell am I doing? I'm not peeling my stuff. Oh God. Look at this. Probably 3 years old. I guess it is like clean as hell right now though. So that's kind of nice. Set this guy right down in. Fits beautifully. Let's see if you can see that reasonably well. Yeah, it looks okay. All right. Let me get these posts lined up. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we got it right. Are we good on the I/O side? Looking pretty good. Excellent. Let me get another blow. All right, that was a good blow. Now, we're still good on the height for the G-Skill Ripjaws here, because I adjusted this fan size. This looks like it's a little off center though. Again, I might be switching the cooler on this one to a radiator at some point, but I only have one radiator at the moment, so we're going with the configuration that I know works at the moment and remains cool just fine. Let's get it screwed in. Yeah, the power supply is below, no big deal. Actually, I need my long screwdriver. One sec. I have specialized tools. So specialized. Let me see here. What am I looking for here? Okay. This is kind of what I want to look at here. Let me see something. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Long screwdriver, good for building PCs and such. A lot of times, like, I mean, I don't have very huge hands or anything, but sometimes it's tough to get down in these like crevices to get all the screws in the right spot, especially around the CPU because of the fan and the RAM, and you know, then you got to find the fan power power plugs, etc. Sometimes it's nice to have a long screwdriver like this. Oh, and then go completely in. Maybe I shouldn't be putting the center screw of the motherboard in first, you dum-dum. Actually, this one's not really going in either. What's going on? Hello? Let me try. Use my orange screwdriver? Oh, it's right in front of me. Jesus. Try this guy. I once saw somebody put together a computer with an automatic screwdriver. Almost gave me a goddamn heart attack. It was a nightmare. Do I need specialized screws for this? These screws like not go in these posts? Oh shit, that's like a little hard to go in. Hang on a second. No. Take all this out. I'm not forcing nothing. We're going to use the ones that came with the case. We are going to use those. I don't trust that. Get these the hell out of here. You go away. See what's in our bag here. All right, we got some long post screws. We got some short post screws. These look like what I want. I'm assuming. Yes. These guys really package this very well. You know, no insult to the NZXT case that I built 2 days ago. This one is, their system is also really nice. I commented about it when I tweeted about that last case and those fleets. That NZXT cases are good price and like their organization is really spot on. Are these the right screws? I'm like trying to make sense of the sizing here. Those are post screws. Okay. Let me see what goes in here. Is this the one? Or is this an outside screw is my question. Those are all like, what do you call it? Flattened or when it's like smooth, I forget, riveted? Is that what the word is? That one feels a little tight as well. You know, a second, let me try one of these babies. What do you got to say, babies? Are you big enough? Are you big enough to go in that hole? I feel like that's not the right one either. Man, I'm like reasonably nervous about this. Try one. Should it be this tough? Hang on a second. Let me see what we say here. See what the instructions say right here. Screws for motherboard. 29 pieces. The ones that have the edge on them that are rounded. Not these. And not the babies, right? Not the babies. Am I not using the right ones? Let's spill them. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got right here. So we got the baby ones. They have a little PSU mounting, right? Those are the outside ones. So for motherboard, they like the lip. And for the SSD, they like the non-lip. Okay. That would have been nice to know if I maybe would have looked at the instructions first. Let's try this again. This is apparently the correct screw. It feels tough. Someone's got to go in, so let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely the right screw. Read the effing manual, as computer programmers say. That was not in very good. Try this guy here. That one's very nice. Very nice. Let's try this guy again. Having a problem down here? What seems to be the problem? I'm like screwing these things down too tight. I was trying to make sure they're flush. And let's go, nope, not that guy. This guy right here. One of the lips. That's what we want, is the lips. Let's see. This deeper case, it's nice to have these alternate tools. You know, it's always good to have like the right tool for the job instead of trying to force something together that shouldn't be going together. All right, let's see. We got the corners done. Let's go for the mid sides. Very nice there. Nope, wrong screw. Some of these are a little tough to like differentiate between, but I see it now. Get this corner one here. This one's always a pain. There. Oh, wow, rolled right in. Okay, that sounds good. How you gonna surprise me like that? How you gonna do that? All right, let's take this guy on the bottom, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm using a screwdriver head that's a little too small for these screws, but it seems to be working out just fine. Nope, nope, yes. Yeah, it's funny, I was talking about PC building on Twitter, and I swear I got like 2-3 messages from people asking if I had extra GPUs, if I had extra parts, which I usually do. And actually, every year I do 2 long shows per year when I stream. I'll do one long, like 12-hour show on my birthday, so beginning of July, and then I'll do another long show on the anniversary. And the anniversary is the anniversary of when I started streaming, which will be 7 years ago this year. And that's February 6th. So I actually have a couple of parts that we do a garage sale every year. So some of the stuff I'll sell at the garage sale, and some we'll just give it away on the show. But it's always like, who needs what parts? I think I've given away a ton of stuff to viewers and friends in the past. Microphones and old cases, and I think I gave someone a motherboard once. I gave someone else a big case. Some RAM sticks were one last year. Some really good RAM sticks, actually. Those might have been rip jaws. But if I can't use the parts, I definitely just give most of it away. Okay, I think we're good with the motherboard. CPU already in, fan already in, 2 side fans already in. We will need a back case fan. We will need I'd love to switch those front fans, I think. I'm not a big fan of like the stock fan stuff, right? I like my own stuff. I'm gonna look in the manual and see how some of these fans goes in, but there's a set of 3 fans here, 1 in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ready to go. 5, 6 ready to go. 7, 8 ready to go. But I have the radiator on the other PC, so I might not need that many. Just kidding, I'll have to take those fans off. If they do come off. I don't know if NZXT allows those things to come off. It looks like they do. It looks like they do. Okay. Let's get the graphics card in. Let's get the fans in. Sometimes the fan power units are tough to sort of sort out here. AL pump, CPU fan, good. Chassis fan, okay. I think what I want is the top guys. Can't totally remember here, but I think they both can lock down right up here. Just like that. Okay, so 2 fans in that side. We got the RAM in. The power can come through. Once I set it up, we'll start plugging all the power stuff in. We need graphics card. We need stream card, but I can't put that in right now. I'm streaming to you right now using that. And you can't see my head. So So I'll need to pull out the AverMedia card out of that machine, put it in this machine later. Not too big of a deal. That also has the hard drive for this, which will be a NVMe drive, which will go down here at the bottom. On this post, yeah, this post down here, graphics card here, AverMedia card here. That's the only thing that doesn't need to go in this box, besides the power unit and some fans if I want. Let's do it. Power unit, maybe. Graphics card. The big boy. This is the Asus flavor of the 2080 Ti going in this box. There's a lot of different shrouds and stuff that companies make. I like Asus. I also buy Founders cards a lot, so pretty much whatever you can get your hands on in terms of graphics cards. Sounds pretty good, although right now, real tough to get any kind of card. It took me a long time to get this new graphics card. And that's only after watching Stock Drops. There's a Twitter account called Stock Drops, which you can find a lot of this stuff that's harder to find because bots are kind of just like swarming all hardware right now, including the new consoles. If you're someone like me who is still sort of after a PS5, but you haven't found one yet, that's a place to look on the Stock Drop Discord or their website. They also have a Twitter account that like will blast out a tweet as soon as they see something online. They have all these trackers on the different sites. Amazon, Newegg, Best Buy, B&H, pretty much all the big guys. They'll have it on. They don't have like Micro Center and stuff on there. But yeah, it's like pretty much the only way you can find something right now. Everything be sold out. I put this, I thought that gate would work. Am I mistaken? Oh, that's the right gate. What the hell? Maybe it's not. Huh. Let me see what's up here. Let me pull this third one out. We'll see if we can like re-slot one of them because it almost seems like it's in between two of these. Huh. I guess it was the top one. All right, we are in with the card. Excellent. Let's get our first gate back on. I call these gates. I don't know if that's their actual name. It doesn't really matter at all. But that's what I call them. Oh, these are thumb screws. What am I doing? This case being so thick, it's like quite a bit thicker than I think that case over there. So I'm like lean over, get my hands up and over the side of it. All right. One thing that's nice, in the old chassis, the back gate area was like kind of misaligned. I don't think they're really made to have some of the PCI Express cards and things in it. So I kind of had to like work. The AverMedia card only had one post in it on those gates in the back. So it was like a little loose. I hated that. I hated it. I'm very excited to slide in here where it's like a real case. You know what I mean? It's not just, as I said, essentially folded sheet metal. This is like reinforced folded sheet metal or something, but yeah, last one was really, you can tell the quality of the metal here versus the quality of metal in like this out in the hallway. The chassis, it's like, it's a night and day difference. It's like the first time I've drank soda in like a month. I almost grabbed a six-pack for tonight, thinking like, I'll have a couple of beers and build. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk that, put something in wrong or something, you know. I'm not doing that with these boxes. Graphics card. Capture card's coming in tomorrow, after I'm done with the stream, essentially. I'm gonna put the capture card in here. The coolest thing for now, I may switch it to my TR4. I think it's like a turbo, or what's it called, the blaster one. Of fan that I have on the other side of the basement, so I'll check that out maybe tomorrow. Power unit, duh. Let's get this big guy over here right now. I'm thinking we're not going to need all these extra power cables, so I'm going to take them out for now, and we're going to slot them back in if we need to. One of the nice things about these, oh wait, what is this for? Yeah, these are SATA in fans and like lights and stuff. What are these two? These got to be for the, yeah, that's a graphics card. What the hell is this one? So one of the nice things about some of the power units nowadays is they come with all these extra slots, and it's not just like cords you don't use. It's a modular cable setup for a lot of the power units. This is the Corsair 850. It's fine. It's nice. It's not as like beefy as this guy, but it's a nice system. If you ever wonder about your power requirements for your system, there's a website called PC Part Picker. Exactly what it sounds like. Go there. They'll have I think there's a link called System Builder. You go to the System Builder, and you can add in all your parts for your PC. You know, stack them up. It'll tell you like prices and stuff. You can swap stuff in and out, see if you want to do an upgrade. See what the prices are right now. But it also has like an estimated wattage required to run your system. It's real nice when thinking about doing an upgrade. If you're like, oh, you know what, I'm sitting at a 500 watt power supply. What happens if I upgrade to a 3090? You know, something like that. Then you're kind of, you know, feel a little more safe doing an upgrade. So how do I get this in? He says, unsure on how to put in a power supply into this box. Oh, you just fit in? I have to slide it in from here? What's it say? What do you, oh, sorry, I'm pulling my microphone. What do you say? Remove the side panel. Put the hard drives in. I see that. What do you got for me for a power unit? PSU install. Looks like you just slide it in from the side. Maybe I'm just being a baby? Am I just being a little baby about it? I mean, it doesn't look like it fits in there. Am I crazy? Yeah, it doesn't. It's gotta be like I pull out all the hard drive stuff first or something like that, right? Did I miss something? Does the bottom come off? I thought the bottom was usually just a vent tray. What? Come over here, you crazy son of a... Motherboard installation, PSU installation. We put that in. Motherboard installation. Done. Remove the side panel. I did that. Hand pull. Wait, so open that. Oh, pull the back down. Okay, done. It like shows the PSU is just like, just slide it in. It's like, turn it sideways. Oh, is that all? Just turn it sideways. Like it doesn't show a final product of the unit being in. Huh. Have I lost my mind? I don't know if you can see it, but it says just like, push it in on the side. Oh, is it from the other side? Looks like it's going in from the left. Maybe I got it like backwards for where I need it to be right now. Let's take a look at the other side. Let's take a little look. It may be that I gotta flip this whole guy around in order to do it. Okay, we are secure there. Let's sit up. No, nothing broke immediately, so at least something was done right. Good news. Let's see about that. Maybe I should have looked at the other side, huh? Jesus. Just slides right in like it's no big deal since I do that. There we go. All right. Boom. Easy. No sweat. Is this upside down now? Yes, ma'am, it is. The fan is blowing the wrong way, right? Just, wait, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Does the PSU get installed upside down? Oh yeah, it does look like it does. Okay. Whatever, man. They designed this shit. I'm not the designer here. I'll put it in the one way it goes. That's kind of the nice thing about building a PC, to be honest, is I know it can seem daunting because there's a lot of different cable. You don't want to break anything. Stuff's expensive. And I agree with caution in certain ways, but like there's really no like wrong way to put something in. The only things that really take some precision are putting in the RAM in the right slots. Like if you have 4 sticks or 2 sticks, different motherboards require you to put them in different configurations. Like put it in slot 1A and 2B or something like that for it to work. So just read the instruction manual on your motherboard for that. But the rest of the stuff is like really one solution, you know. If you're a first-time PC builder, I absolutely suggest that you get a CPU fan that has I call it a radiator, but it's one of these guys. It's like a sort of a water-cooled pipe to your CPU. Not only does it keep it pretty cool, you don't have to worry about a lot of stuff, but the installation is like so easy compared to the fans. Anyone that's built a PC before will tell you that. One of the first things I would suggest is doing that. Because I remember when I was first building PCs, when you first go to put that heat sink on your CPU, and it's like a fan one, like it comes with the CPU or something, pushing that shit down to try and get it latched to the posts is like the scariest shit of all time. It's so scary. Because the whole time you're thinking like, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break this thing. It costs $1,000. So definitely get one of those. It's like a water cool, but you know, there's a lot of different, you know, you could say water and someone's gonna go, oh, you mean like your whole system is a water tank, you know, or whatever. But get one of the radiator fans. They're so worth it. It's so easy to put together. Worth it every single time, especially if you're at all nervous, even a little bit nervous about putting together a PC. Go for that. It's worth the extra 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it is. Okay, now, how do we get our cables routed? Okay, so we have 3 cables here. One needs to go on the motherboard. That's going to go top left. We got one that's going to go over here. We got one that's got to go on the bottom. Nope, into the graphics card. And I think that's it. Right? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can put the drives in. We got 2 big HDD drives. Let me see how these babies go together. Break out my handy dandy instructions. What cartoon is that for kids? My handy dandy something. Oh, it's Blue's Clues. My handy dandy notebook. HDD tray needs to be pushed in before closing the handle. Okay, so we'll put it in bay 1. Okay, so pull this out. It's kind of nice. Comes with a little convenient deal. And let's see, we got, is that really? Huh? Just to latch this down or something? This is it? Oh, okay. I'm like, there's screws in the side. But this can't be right. This thing is like, there's parts moving inside of these old HDDs, right? So you want to be sure you got it like locked in secure. So the HDD screws are the small guys or the guys at the lip? Small guys, no lip. Okay. Small guys, no lip. Got it right here. Let's get them in. Right, I got 2 of these bad boys to do, and man, that was a dream screwing that in. This case, I'm very impressed. Lian Li, Lancool 2 mesh. important to have, I think. I went to Micro Center specifically looking for this case because I had never seen it before. But I got ratings online, so I wanted to take a look at it in person. So they had 2 on display. Stacks of them, actually. I wonder if this is a reasonably well-selling case, or if people aren't really doing it, or if there's a deal on it, or what. But there was a lot. I'm loving it so far. It seems very convenient. I think the other thing is, like I said, it's been 3 or 4 years I had my PC cases, right? So I just had them like in these 4U chassis in my rack, and I haven't really I think the world of PC case like manufacturing and convenience and user experience really skyrocketed since the last time that I built something and put it into a case. Because I don't remember this being this easy or this organized. Or maybe it just was me that wasn't this easy or this organized. Now I'm thinking that once I slide this in, oh, there's a nice little window to put the cords in and stuff. Yeah, all right. First one's in. Let's do number 2. As I said, I have 2 hard drives. One is a 1 terabyte hard drive, and the other one is a 3 terabyte hard drive. One is basically a repository for games, and the other one is for media stuff. Okay. And I think we should have enough screws for this. That's a lip. I want no lip. No lip. There we go. What a dream. What a dream this is right now. I'm super excited about installing my cooler. Putting together the actual game machine. This stuff is all old parts that I'm putting together right now. It's all not even my new gym. All that stuff's sitting behind me. That stuff I still gotta put together. I'm so excited. This is all just okay. Listen to the humdrum stuff. Get it in. Is on way. There's a playlist called Mosh's Tech, which is a show that I used to do on Twitch. I streamed on Twitch for about 7 years before going to YouTube because I like the quality. You can find computer parts. We look at benchmarks. We do tests. We do builds. Compare new products that are coming to market, etc. Especially for the streaming world, but it also pretty much applies to the PC gaming world as well. Definitely suggest you check out that list. It may even be one of those recommended deals just from watching this stream. Also, I'm trying to find a non-lip screw here. Did I use them all? There's also a Discord channel server, which is linked below or above or someplace, I think in the comments of this channel, or of this video. You can go check that out. A community and myself, we chat during the day. A lot about politics recently, but there's a big tech section there. A lot of tech, savvy guys that will post their builds and stuff. New products they're looking for, new builds they're trying to do, suggestions. Pretty handy. Suggest you check it out. No pressure though. I think, am I short 1 screw? I mean, I know that 1 screw is not going to make a huge... Oh, wait a minute. Did this just look like one with a lip? Yeah, no, I'm dumb. We are good. Slide this guy in, make sure he's facing a little window. Oh, it's not really making all that. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Wow. How beautiful. How beautiful. That's so awesome. Got those. We got the hard drives installed. Now I have 2 SSDs. Where do these boys go? I think there's a special spot for these as well. So, SSD installation. Oh, you can adjust the depth of the SSD track as well. That's pretty neat. Yeah, there's a screw you can slide it one way or the other. That's super nice. Super nice. Okay. Where are my SSDs going? Okay, so for the SSDs, we have the rubber things and these things. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I will need. And I got some of these rubber, like feet, that I think on them just so you don't break the plastic on the SSD, I'm sure. Get some more of these out here. A lot of zip ties here, which I have about, I don't know, roughly 600,000 in my closet there, which you can see to my right. 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay. So, how do we do this? We want to do what? So first, you take out the panel, which is here. Good. Oh, they have like auxiliary places for extra stuff as well. Okay. You slide here. That's very nice. Okay. This must be yes. I'm sure. Good. Good. And one more. Right? Wait a minute. This isn't right. I don't need to do this for this. I don't need to do this for this one. I need to rewind the sands of time here. I just realized, good thing we didn't get too far. These are going in the gaming machine. This is the wrong machine. Good thing I didn't like secure these hard drives or anything. It is nice to see. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide these. I'm going to slide these trays out and take these trays to the new box, and just put the other trays in here. So that will be easy. Sitting here thinking all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, what do I need all these for? This is a stream machine. Stream machine only has one NVM2 and it's in there. Very simple machine. So we're not doing that. We're gonna route these cables up then. Let's get, let's open up. Let's see where we're at here. Let's open up. Okay, so I think the deal is that I can route, up through here or right up through here. Now, how do I want to do it? Let me take a look at the other side. The best way for at least the main power is gonna be up the middle, I believe. Yes, it looks like it. Be up the middle. These other parts are gonna have to come down and go in here. I'm trying to think of the best cable routing options. The graphics card I can definitely bring up from the bottom. The power for the graphics. We can put that in right now. And close the door on that decision. This one goes right in here in the bottom. And actually, I can slide this whole guy all the way over, I think, right? Yeah. This tray slides. You should be able to see it on the GoPro. This tray right here. If I loosen this up just a little bit, this tray that I'm loosening is for the hard drives, where I just had those cases that you saw. So if I loosen this just a little bit, this whole thing should slide. Something like that, right? Or it doesn't slide, I have to unscrew it all the way. Okay, now it'll move. Oh, jeez. Didn't mean to move it that far, but that's fine too. Wow, that's a really convenient feature. These case builders think of everything, man. Perfect. Now there's a lot more room to get this guy up inside. I just want to get it up inside. Figure out where to put those guys in a sec. Let's get this panel open. And we're going to route this power that we're just putting in that side up here for the graphics card, the 2080. Oh, it's a 2080 Ti. Yeah. Let's put these guys in. Okay. What's the best routing method here? I want to make it look nice. That's important for me when I will never look inside this case. The 2080 Ti takes 16 of the power sticks, power inputs. There we go. There's one and dose. Good. Click, click, everything in. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to push the extra cable back down in this hole here. Make some room. This is all hidden from sight anyways. Route this down as much as I can. Cables are pretty flexy, so it's nice and easy. All right. Now, let's see. What else we got? We got the main power that needs to go up here. Here. Yeah. What am I stepping on? Got like plastic sticking to me. Like a mint wrapper or something. All right. Actually, does this come off so I can see on the inside? Where's my screwdriver? Let's see what happens if I take this off. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is exactly what I needed to do. So, this power guy needs to come up top. Right here, this power guy needs to come up top. These guys can stay down low for the minute. Those are going to be plugged in to the panel spots on the motherboard. Route this up. I kind of like doing the stand-up build instead of flipping the case back and forth over and over again. Nice doing this route. I might want to bring this one all the way up top, actually. That's even smarter. This actually has another path up here. I don't know how I do that, but that's where I want it to go. I think there's another screw there someplace. All right, so this guy needs to get turned around and just do one of these. I like the big brick. No loose parts, just boom, boom, right in. I think I heard a click, and everything is flush, good to go. Okay. What else? Let's get that top power unit in, power plug. Motherboard power. Yeah, I knew there's a screw right here. Okay. This looks like just another shroud in some way, just for routing. Keep those wires hidden. Oh, well, sort of. That is the heatsink too. Okay, so I want this guy to come right up here. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I didn't need to do that. But I'm going to stick him through there. That's fine. Close it up. Now let's see. If I just set this back on top, can this guy's route around? Oh, yeah. The answer to that is affirmative. I didn't need to take this guy off. Let's get that one plugged in. Here's an 8-pin. It needs to flip. Flip around this way. Like one someday. Yep. Perfect. Done. You heard the click. That means it's in. It's in and secure, looking good. Okay. Panels? I think so. Let's see. Let's see about that front panel. That front panel guy. So for the case stuff, we have, here's our HD audio, good. I will have you how do I get this? There we go. Nice cable routing stuff already built in. I love it. We got HD audio right here. Actually, I'll probably take this off. We'll organize as we see fit. Then we will put this stuff back into its slot. Okay, so bottom panel here. All coming apart because this thing's ridiculous. They don't give you one of those like shroud things to hold them all. One of those boxes. All the new motherboards are coming with that stuff now. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, this guy needs to come. This is audio. Audio will be at the bottom. So can we come down and up? There should be no biggie, right? We'll go right there. What else we got? We got some fans, which I can bring out my fan link, I think. It's a Type 4. That's an SSD. This looks like the right one. So we got one, two, ooh, don't throw all the screws on the ground, you fool. So there's at least 3 fans in here. There's a link for a fan. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3 that need power. Those are the front case fans. So what I need to do is get my little link. Go 1, go 2, and then I'll split the power. And now we only need 1, 2 total. I think that's right. 2 total. When I can see, this is not that. Where's this guy go, though? I've never seen this one. What is this? I'm not familiar with this connector. What in the hell are you? Does it say on your cable? No? Huh. Must be a top routing one. We'll have to find out. We'll leave that one out for now. You can always tell once you start up the PC too, because, you know, shit won't work if it's not right. We're going to open this one up because I need more operating room. It's going to look like a mess for a minute, but then we going to fix it all. We gonna fix it. This one goes up top someplace. What is this? Okay. Are these all connected to one? Did they like link all these fans together? It's just one? No, there's still 2. Okay, these are fans. We have the panel stuff, and I think I can supply okay. Setting that aside. Put these through. Maybe this side. We'll see where we want to go in terms of routing. I don't know how many fan spots I got on the front. This needs to go, this needs to go. I'm not totally sure about those 2. And the audio. This, and this. These we're going to hold for a sec. These all, I think, can go from the bottom, because they go right on the bottom. Let's go confirm that. Okay, here we go. So, got a power here. You know, I swear I took out a piece, and I don't know where I put it, from the last set. Did I throw it on the ground? It was like an amalgamation of all the pieces for the, oh, I think it's over there. I'm gonna say, I know I saw it. I know I saw it. Seta. What are you? You're a 4. What did I do with it? Oh, did I leave it in the hallway? No, that would have been for the case. Okay. So I just gotta put them in like regular. I never remember the order. Where's my phone? What I need is a screwdriver to invest in to do some of this stuff. Okay. Small. Ah, there we go. All right. What's the order? Plus on top. At least they're linked in twos, thankfully. Reset switch, power switch. Power. I'm sorry. Hang on a second, guys. I'm trying to. There's two extra rows here. How did I plug this in previously? I guess if I get it wrong, like I'll just pull them out and reset them, right? It's not gonna kill anything. I could just like look it up. Hang on. I save all my boxes for a reason. Oh, by the way, the cooler was NHU9S. I got it right here. Perfect. I've used this instruction booklet like 15 times for the same exact thing, for looking up the order of the plugs. Yeah, this had a Q connector. What did I do with it? Did I toss it? I had it here. Is there any extras? I would love it. I don't think this came with extras. Oh, are you kidding me? Maybe it did? Oh, please. That'd be dope. That would be sick. Or did I already use it? And I jinxed myself. Yup. That's the Wi-Fi stuff. Alright, fine. I somehow have abandoned my Q connector. Alright, motherboard input. RAM sticks. Like I said, make sure you consult your manual when you're putting in RAM sticks. Make sure you get the right order. That's the important part. Fan options, that's the 3. That's the EATX power. Those are the SATAs. Here we go. Okay. Front panel. Reset bottom right, HD LED bottom left, power LED top left. Power switch, power LED minus. Plus, minus, power switch, and then the other one. So we don't have an HDD wire on this one, eh? Nope, maybe not. Usually they have lights and stuff. Okay. So let's plug these in. Actually, let me just see if they have the Q connectors in the hallway, because that'd be so easy to put it in like that. I'm almost sure it's there. I just saw it. Yep, I do got it. I do have it, yes. So the Q switch is much easier to plug these things in. It looks like that, if you haven't seen one. It's like you can plug all those little front panel dudes into one thing and then just stick that one in. 100 times easier than messing around with those tiny little guys, you know what I'm saying? All right, so power LED plus goes here. Plug it into one of these first. Boom. Power LED minus. Boom. Okay. Power and ground, so we got power switch here. Boom. And the reset switch, we flip this over. Reset switch goes right there. Okay, so now power LED plus is on the top. And you should be able to just slide this guy right back on top of where it needs to go. Right about that in? I think so. Boom. Too damn easy with that setup. Too damn easy. Okay, great. Get that light off. Now we have the HD audio, which I think is labeled probably, it's usually like down here on the left. That's USB, USB. USB. Where's the audio? DATX power, flow, sensor, front panel speaker, Gen 2 LED connectors, fans. Where's my audio, buddy? That's the Wi-Fi slot, QLED, HD LED, Wi-Fi, mode, jumper, QLED, CPU status, retry button, safe button, start button. Really no? Okay, I'll leave it out for now. If that might not even be an issue because it's a stream PC, so it's kind of irrelevant. This guy should go into not one of those. Let me see what's on the side here. That should be USB 3.0, right? So a 16 pin, which I'm struggling to find. No, not on the side. Those are all SATA. I think. Let me see. Nope, I was right. I thought there might be something right there. I think it's right there on the inside. You pull that guy back through. Leave this audio one down here for now. We'll come around this side. All right. Where's that guy? This one goes right here. Give my fans back. Or no, just get it away. There it is, right underneath my cable. Surprisingly hard at this angle. I'm like too tall and too short if I'm kneeling to do this. Got it. All right, that felt good. So we got a couple of fans that need a spot. Let me get this untangled. Oh, I missed a fan here. Pull this guy back up top. Wrap him through to here. And let's find a bunch of fan slots. We got one. We got no more than that. Where'd the rest of my fans go? Really? Come on, man. 2. We got 1. We got 2. That equals 3. We need a fan at the back. We got 1 CPU fan. We got 2 CPU fan. We got... What does that say? Doesn't look like anything, but it's a fan slot, so you're going in there. Done. Chassis fan over here, that's for the back. Here's one for the front, I believe. Yep. I'm gonna stick this guy right in there. Oh, we had it the first time. Come on. Done. Good. Put those back through so we can get them routed in the back. Good. That fan's in. That fan needs a fan. 6, 7, 8 fans. That's right, I got these fans. I forgot about that. I kind of wanted to switch these fans, but I also want to see the front ones first. I guess that's something I can always change later. It's a little easier system to install. Let me see about fan installation. So to install the fans, I need, those are the back fans, and now the front fans, please. I'm sorry, the back panel fan. Am I missing something? Remove the fan tray. End of instructions. Those are the screws for the fans, but whomsoever. Let's try it. So this fan part will go, get one of the long screws, which are, oh jeez, pulled that the wrong way. Oh, they're in a separate bag. I see. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to put this one right here at the back, this is going to be blowing out the back. So we'll put one right here. This looks like it lines up fine. It could be 120 millimeter or the longer ones. I'm missing the nut part. Does need a radiator for the back one. Like a small one? It might. Alright, we can put a pin in this for now. We put this stuff back in its case. Night, my dude. Be well. Enjoy the build. You got it, Dubs. Thanks, man. I will talk to you later. I'll have to look up the assembly for the fan on the back. Let me get some of this stuff boxed up. We got all the major components in, so that's good. Of the stream PC, we got to put the ones into the gaming PC now. Okay, it's boxed up. We'll leave this here for now. Ooh, some of this old stuff, the old stuff. Let me get this wrapped again, and we can always take this apart tomorrow if I need to readjust some of the build here. I don't think this cord is going to reach the top, so we're going to leave that one alone. Same thing with that one. Leave those alone. We can get this stuff wrapped up, though. Okay, get this folded up here. Good. And let's get you wrapped right up, nice and tight. Nice. Okay, and then the second one. Man, the cable routing in this is fantastic. The organizational pieces are beautiful. Let's bring this over here on this side. Get that fan wrapped with them. Bring this HD audio cable up as well. Okay, looking good. Let me get this through the wrap here. If I can, stretching it a little bit. Just a little bit. There's extra cable ties just in case I need those. But I'm thinking we can get away with just the built-in ones. I'm thinking we can. Okay. All right, and now this panel went right over top of all this stuff. Sort of hide it. Like it's a secret just between you and me. It's just a secret. As my son says, a sweek it. It's a sweek it. This might prove difficult here now. So, this is what we needed to do. Right? There we go. Okay. Now the problem underneath is what? That's too much of a blocking component. Not quite there. Not quite there. Man, that looks really nice. Uh-oh. Nope, we're sticking out too far. Yep, something pumping us out too far. We're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. All right, let's take a look. What is the problem here? I need this to route. Maybe the best bet is to route this guy up and underneath. And this guy, maybe the best route is to go up and around the side here. Let's try that. Let's try. See what happens. Pull this one off. Come around this way. I think I can go in the corner like this. Yes, I can. Nice. Okay. So that one goes here. Nice and easy. It's like solving a puzzle. A beautiful mind puzzle. I still feel like there's a little bit thick down here. I think we're a little bit too thick. I'm trying to understand exactly why. That thickness should cover that guy. What other thick is it? That one seems a little more secure. Let's see if we can get this to work. A nice easy thumb screw there for that. Seems flush. Pretty good. Let's see on this side. Looks pretty good. No, I don't. There's something a little bit sticking out over here. Just a little bit. It's like I bunched it up too much in the bottom, I think. I think that's what it was. Like right down here. A little bit too thick, you know? You know what I mean? Some of these guys up this way just a little bit. How's that feel? Is that a better thickness? Yes, that's it right there. That is the ticket. Thumb screw that guy. Oh yeah. Stream PC. Looking beautiful. White on white. Okay. Slide this over just a little bit. Again, the only problem with this machine is I gotta take it apart again tomorrow after the stream so that I can install the capture card and the hard drive. I still have both to do. So this one was gonna have to come apart again. We're just gonna move for now. Make a little bit of room here with my hard drive panel things. And voila. It's so beautiful. Whew, man, that looks sharp. Thanks. What's up, Soph? Oh my God, I need more water. Whew. A lot of work doing the first one. Okay, now for the real guy, the real big boy. The next one, the black PC, is the gaming PC. And this is the one that gets all the new parts, all the fun stuff. So, let's start moving it around. Bring him over. It's like I'm picking up one of my kids. All right. So awesome. Had a tough time getting the other one off too. Come on. Don't be a jerk. I don't want to break it. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Come on. Okay. It's one of those things where you like really gotta yank it, but I'm a little afraid to yank it. All right. Front panel off. Now, this guy's getting everything new. So actually, I want to wash my hands real quick just to make sure I'm nice and clean for it. Scratch on the ground. Clean nothing up tonight. Nothing. Let me wash my hands. I'll be back in just a moment. Better now. Let me make sure it's all dried up. Whip it on my pants. Okay. First things first. The dope motherboard. So, yeah, we'll just lay it down and we'll start on this side. Guess we already did this case once, so we kind of know how it goes now, right? So, let's get a brace for this side, and we will use what don't we need right now? I don't like this glass like sitting unhinged basically, so there we go. Okay, so motherboard first. Here we go. I happen to love AS Rock in terms of motherboards. In particular, the Tai Chi. Again, not a sponsored comment. Just telling you what I prefer. There are cheaper options, certainly, as is the case with most of the shit that I buy. But I've had good luck with AS Rock in the past, which is why I'm using them again. And it looked pretty. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot. These have the AS Rock ones are cable tied to the box, so I need a knife. Do I have a knife in here, or do I need to go upstairs? I have something that is close enough to a knife or some scissors. Hopefully I won't cut myself open while doing this. Good. And good. And let's rotate it. All right. Put this away. Prefer my children not getting into knives and things. And let's pull out the new baby. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. I gotta take out the ties. Oh, yeah. Check it out here. Some of these little ties on the side. Have to vacuum all this stuff up tomorrow. But boy, howdy, is it pretty. Oh, actually, let's toss it back in the box. Who cares? X570 AS Rock Tai Chi. That's what I got here, and it is a beaut. Get off some of this plastic. Is that the only plastic? The other one was on for 3 years, so that's good. Now, what do we got in terms of extras? Tai Chi includes extras beneath the box. This manual, quite a bit thicker than my last manual. Oof, Jesus. All right, let's see here. Apparently it's Wi-Fi capable. Some 3M stickers. Oh, it comes with a nice screwdriver, actually. I'll take that right now. Look at that one. That's pretty dope. I like it. What do we got here? Is this the Wi-Fi piece? I'm looking for the Q connector. See if we can find that. Nope. Extra screw. These are for NVMEs, I think. Those are SATAs. This is the same thing I was just looking at. I guess they didn't give me a Q shroud this time, huh? Oh, are they expecting it to come with a case, maybe? I'm assuming that's what they're expecting. Okay, so let's get this guy up. So the thing is, I have an NVMe that needs to go in here, and I believe that's going to require me to take this panel off. I think this had to do with the other one. Yeah, the NVMe is beneath this. So I need to extract. I don't know how much we can see in here, but basically they have a shroud over top of where it needs to go. So they include the screwdriver to pull it out. I'm 99% sure that's what that screw, or that shroud is for. It will be the same with this screw. Oh, missing one more. Let's see it. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm missing one more? What in the hell? before they give me the vague instructions. Take some of this shit off. Got too much stuff on top. Yeah, so PCIe 1, there's an area right here to put an NVMe drive. I can't do that with this shroud in the way. NVMe 2 is right underneath here. NVMe 1 is right underneath here. Yeah. Let's see. In my handy dandy notebook. I'm assuming I just pull out the other two screws that are here. I think that's what's holding it down. But I just want to see if I double check. Fan installation, jumpers. Installing the M2. The M2 has a next generation form factor. Blah, blah, blah. Supports this. Okay, 1, 2. So I did 1, 2, 3. Lift. Please loosen the screws to remove the M2 heatsink. Ah, I was about to. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, I see. Okay, so the graphics card is going to go here. I'd rather not put it right there. So let's get the M2. Bring them on over. Put them in slot 2, I think. Does this have a cap on it? Nope. Okay. I have the screw right here for that guy. I got my baby screwdriver. We'll slide them in just a little bit. Good. Clicked in. And let's get them down and on the post. Done. Easy as that. Hard drive in. Now it did say to take off the plastic film on the heatsink. I will do that. I'll take them off of all of them. Did I get the on the bottom here? Okay, looks good. Good. Put these guys right back on. That's kind of neat. It like hides it underneath and gives it its own heatsink. Pretty cool. Screw these right back in. Good. Secure. Excellent. Okay, M2 in. Next step, I have a couple of SSDs. Those go elsewhere, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Do we want to put in the cabling first? I'm thinking I do not. So let's get this in. Let's get this bad boy in. Get this plastic off of my I/O shield. Thank you. Looking gorgeous. Yes, sir. Get in there. Oop. Are we on the post? Let's see here. Are we near the post? We are. Lined up, lined up, lined up. And we need our friend the material. Did I already take it out? Third one. Third one is a charm. Of course I got it like going against gravity here like an idiot. Okay, and I'm just going to leave this in one of those drawers, by the way. I'm not planning to mess around with that at all. So, for the screws we need here, these are the ones with a little bit of a lip, as we looked at before. So I'm going to take a group of screws out and just set them right here. We'll be needing a bunch of these, I believe. Let's dump some of these out right there. The rest in the bag. I guess I have 2 cases worth and only 5 drives to put in, so it's not an enormous deal, and 2 of them are already bolted to the case, so I'm okay. Let's go with baby screwdriver, and we'll get some. Is it lip or non-lip? Where's my instructions? Want to make sure I do this one right. This computer's gonna be on far more than the other one. Mounting the motherboard is the full lip. Okay. Let's do it. Start in the corners. I wonder if I can pull this camera a little bit. A little bit better. I feel like it was looking too much at the laptop. It's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, it's a little bit better. You can't really, I know you can't really see too much in detail. I don't have the high power camera zooming in on the screwing in of screws, but I believe in you that you can screw in some screws. There are 8 screws nominally in a motherboard. They are easy to find. They're usually surrounded by a little bit of solder. I feel like I might have got the wrong one here. Let's see. No, that looks like the right one to me. Oh, yep, there it goes. It just was going in sideways. All right, these are lip. This one in the corner always gets me, the one right below the I/O field. Yeah. No, I flipped it around. Ugh. Get in there, you son of a bitch. My hands are too big to come get you out of there. Oh, there it goes. Just flip it around. Let chaos do its work. All right. Another one top left, right next to this secondary power, whatever this is called here. There's like 2 main motherboard power units you gotta plug in. Good. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. I have the right stuff. Yeah, I have the right stuff on, right? Yeah. Hang on a second. Hang on. This is an AMD board. Do I need a heatsink for this? Hang on. I feel like I'm remembering the last time I built one of these, and I had to take the whole board back out because I forgot a piece. Installing the CPU fan and heatsink. Installing the CPU box cooler SR1. No. AM4 box cooler. Take those out, put the heatsink on the back. I think I can get to the other side from the back of this, right? Let me just make double sure, because I think I've done this before and had to redo the build, essentially. That should be reasonably secure in there, just in case. Okay. I want to see something real quick. If I can't do this, I'm going to take out like the 2 screws I put in, just to be sure. just to be safe. I'm thinking that this allows you to look at the back of the CPU and potentially exchange like heat sinks and stuff on it. Yep. It does do that. So I can pop this off. I believe I'm okay. I hope I don't have to pull out all the screws, because I can access this back panel, the built-in heatsink. I think I'm okay. We're gonna risk it. I've never used this case before, so we'll see. I'm glad I caught myself though, because the last couple times I did this, real pain in the ass when you're putting the motherboard on, have to stop, go back, redo it. Okay. Back to work. All right. Still kind of nervous, kind of hoping that I'm right. Good. Und otra. Got one in there, good. Right down here on the bottom. Whoa! Oh, it went right in, nice. Love it when it slides right in like that. And 2 left. Right, is there 8? Nope, 9. I'm wrong. 9 screws generally are what you gotta look for in a motherboard. And oh, of course I made that a mess of that one. Oh no, come on. There we go. I guess I had tools I could probably go in there and get it out, but actually, let's get it right the first time. And I almost messed it up again. Ugh, what is going on? Oh my God, I was just bragging about how easy the first one went. Easy. Easy, big fella. There we go. Whew. A little nerve-wracking there, huh? All right. Good. Motherboard is in for now. Now, the question is, what do we want to do? We got a fan that is somehow attached with no... How's that fan stand on the wall there? Hey, how's that doing that? Are these threaded? I think they are. How about these? How come these fans didn't go in threaded like that? Well, these ones will go in the front. Now I'm a little nervous about the back one. Okay. Good, that one's in. Shall we put in the big dog? Oof. Oof. Actually, no, we should put in the CPU first. Let's not be ridiculous. Let's get it. The big monster. The AMD 5950X. Yes. I waited so long to get this. This thing is a freaking beast. So the story is I originally ordered it on Walmart, and I had to be like so fast to order it. It's ridiculous. They're selling out in 2 seconds. Scalpers trying to get them all the time. Well, I finally got one. I was super psyched. And then after buying it, they sent me a note saying they had canceled my order. I'm like, what the heck? Or it was back ordered. So they're like, okay, we'll give you some money off, but it's going to take like 10 more days to get there. I'm like, what the fuck? 10 more days? This is ridiculous. But I wanted it real bad, so I'm like, okay, fine. Well, another 12 days after that, they called back saying, just kidding, we canceled it. Completely canceled my order after I sat there waiting. So I unplug all power cables, install the CPU. Okay, so lift up, and the arrow goes towards the bottom. Let me see if I got this right here. So anyways, they canceled it. I was kind of bummed about it. And then I ended up finding it on Amazon from a reseller, a little more expensive than I originally wanted it to be. So we got the dot here, and that goes with the arrow, I believe. Nope, that's the arrow, okay. And the arrow goes with the arrow, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Mm-hmm. And down. Okay. Ryzen 5950X. It's so stupid pretty. Yeah. Let's get the fan in, and we'll get the GPU in next. So these are about the same sizes. Put this one over here to prop up the door. Okay. So, where's my instructions for installing the front radiator on this guy? I know it had some kind of instructions like that about removing the case fan. Okay, radiator and cooling support. Remove the cover to install the 360 millimeter radiator. 360 millimeter radiator, yeah. 120 by 360, that's what I want. Okay, I think I see how to do it. And let's, I don't know, maybe try and open this box. That'd be a good start to getting this stuff installed. This is gonna be sweet. Again, I'm just kind of making a mess, but I'll clean this up sometime tomorrow. I work from home, so, I mean, pretty much everybody works from home now, right? I mean, essentially, pretty much everyone works from home unless you are one of like the 50 million people that doesn't have a job right now, which is an absurd crisis in this country, but a lot of people work from home. Let's pull this guy up. Hell yeah. All right. Here's a couple of fans. Looks like I can just completely, just straight up replace these with my fans. Is what I'm guessing. We're gonna slip those back there because of that. I'm guessing we're gonna need this stuff. There's the pump. There's the third fan. See ya. And the radiator. Yes. Okay. And it comes with paste already. Yeah, that's what makes it so easy. Always get these radiator fans. They're so freaking easy to install. AMD retention bracket. We want the circle. And it's an AM4 bag. I guess the one we want. Fan screws. Okay. And we'll use the screws that are included with this guy. Put the rest back. My fans. So I'm definitely taking out the brand new fans now for this. I'm not using the old stuff. Although we will have to use one old fan, so. Beggars can't be choosers right now. I did order a bunch of backups of these fans, so. This is the chassis screws. We're not using those. Good. Toss. We should bring the garbage over here, actually. That'd probably be smarter. 2 fan. 3 fan. Boom. Okay. Where's my instruction right here? Okay. Got all our pieces. Now about installing those fans. No, it doesn't really tell you how to do that. But I guess that probably means it's like idiot proof. They are on the outside of the pipes. Derp, 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 derp. Okay, makes sense. So I'm gonna pull this up here. We can do like a fan install. This is blown out. Want that way, right? Suck the air in, pull it out. No, no, no. This is sucking air in, right? How do we want these installed? Where's the picture? Yeah, NZXT going to the outside, so they're bringing air in. That's right. Let's not be crazy. And when these are lined up, I guess it doesn't really matter where the cords are, but I need to make them accessible. So we'll put them here. I guess this direction makes sense. At least all go the same way. Get our fabulous Arctic boys ready. Boom. All right. So much trash. I gotta divide up my screws here. I know they're a little, oh, you can't see the mess that's back here, but PC building is not super clean while you're doing it. All right, I'll get the big ones and a washer, I think. And they should be threaded on the inside. So this should be an easy install. I mean, easy as can be, I guess. Yep. That's going to be no problem, I think. Let's get the rest on, and maybe it'll secure down. It seems like there's a little bit of gap there, but let's just be sure. No, I'm like, I got a bunch of stuff stacked up in front of me, so I can't really see ya. No problem, just threading a couple of screws. Let's put these in. Good. Good, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Once all four go in, I think it'll pull down and get tight. Yep, no sweat. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, good. We'll get the other 8 of these screws set here. Just gotta put the washers on, basically. And then they are good. We only got a couple more pieces to go. This one's a little easier. Or actually, you know, I wouldn't say easier, but more fun, because it's actually new parts. A little more work required than the last one, but the last one we were sort of learning how to use the case, basically, right? New case, a little confusing on what a lot of the parts do. But once we put one together, no problem. The other one's easy. That's why I like getting 2 of the same thing. It's like how people like 2 of the same monitors. A little congruency, but this one's like easier. Once you got one set, no problem to do all the work again. Where's the hole? Okay. 1, 2. Am I 1 screw short? I think I am. Thought I had them all. Oh, I did. Just couldn't see it. Too dark. That one is definitely not right. There we go. I don't think you want to screw these down with too much torque, which is why whenever I see some people do with like electric screwdrivers, it just like makes me very anxious. Like, it's cool, but like, this is plastic, dude. What's up, Tricks? How you doing? How do I get recommended this after Rob's stream? Who's Rob? I know a Rob. What's up, Mohammed? All right, let's get some of our maps out of the way. Got our AM4 bracket still. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to pull off those fans. So let's see. Roby Tech, sweet. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I knew a football player named Roby though. That's very good. Preparation for Intel, preparation for AMD. Okay. Put our bracket on. So says this thing. I'm missing a piece. What was Roby doing? Remove the stock AMD mounting bracket. Keep the original back plate on the rear of the motherboard. Can do. I'm missing like the bracket for the AMD one. See ya. Have a good night. Let me see if this is it. AMD retention bracket. Yeah, I have it right here. Okay. Intel backplate, AMD retention bracket. So I need to pull off the backplate on the back side of the motherboard right now. Okay. Unscrew that, take it off. Put these screws in its place. Put this on the bottom. Can do. Where's the AMD packet I just had? Beautiful. Okay. These are like way thicker than the last build I did. Way thicker. Let's get this off. Apparently leave the cooler on the back, so we'll try that. Get rid of these for a sec. Guess all the motherboards are different, but the picture of the standard bracket here is was very misleading on the other one. Good. One more, we'll get rid of that. We'll put this mounting plate on. Should draw that guy right up, unless he drops off, and then we're gonna have to stand him up. Yeah, I was afraid of that. All right, come here. Sit on the sideline of my insane mess. All right. Get this opened up, and we'll get to the back plate here. Because this boy sliding around. There we go. Good. Now I should just need to put these in. Like so. Good. Put the posts in. I'm sorry, wrong way. think that's the right way, right? Let me consult the instruction manual. Yep. From the front of the motherboard, install all 4 AMD standoffs. Can do. I guess as soon as I get 2 of these out, I can flip it back down so that the camera can see it. I'll do that in just a moment. Good. 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 Oh, this one's significantly tighter than that one. Oh, there it goes. We can put this plate back on until we need to remove for cabling. Perfect. So the stuff out of the way and my knife. Good. And finish the post. I still feel like one of the bottoms of these posts is a little bit loose. Maybe user error. Tight, 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 not tight. Oh, wait a minute. It just wasn't screwed in enough. It's tight. All right. Posts on. Step 3. That's step 3. Okay. I'm an idiot. How did I put those fans on? That was really stupid. I will have to fix that. Those fans can't go on yet. They got to go on from the top, in between the radiator and the, or from the front. First time using this case is pretty confusing. Yeah, the radiator front. No, maybe that's okay. That's okay, I think. It should be okay. Did these just pop right out? Oh, they're screwed in from that side. Okay. No problem. Get the big guy up here. And, oh, maybe I should take those fans out first. Let's do that. One, two. Here's loosen them. That's interesting, these default fans. I wonder how quiet they are, actually. I can't imagine they're as quiet as the Arctic ones that I have on the radiator now, but there we go. Damn it, are they connected to something in the back? Shoot, yeah, they are. I'm going to have to pull the cable up. First time taking these fans off of a case like this. Gotta get used to all this stuff. I see why they say you gotta pull out the pin on the bottom, because there ain't no way 360 millimeters fitting here in the front without it, or with that thing still on. This is like 240 max, maybe 250. Missing one? No, I think we're good. One. Last one maybe? How's this not loose? Okay. Should be good enough. No, don't go anywhere. There we go. once again, let me get this off. And tip this up and get my fans out. Forgot to unhook them from the back. These fans are cool, but they're not as cool as the Arctic ones that I have now. I realized that maybe those fans that I have, I wonder if they're like someone returned, or the other case, I wonder if someone returned that case. Because this seems way more together, right? Like, the parts just seem more together. I don't know what it is. Yeah, look at all these fans. There's a whole fan control in here. Fan control's not the other one. What the hell? I'm gonna have to look at that. All right. Look at this. This is amazing. What the hell? All right, that's the top fan connector. Oh God. What is that connected with? Yikes. One fan out. I need the other one, which is this. Okay. Come on out of there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to have to route all those into that fan connector in a second. But let's get this guy in first. Oh, I got to take the bottom panel off first. Screwdriver. Man, this case design is like very smart. I love it. Very good case design. All right, so you boys should go. Actually, this is perfect. 1, 2, and I can squeeze one up on that last one. Okay. I think this should have the plastic on it, but we'll leave it on there for just a sec. I don't want to mess up the paste. Nope, I was right. I gotta take this off first. Dummy. Right. Let me see. Yeah, because I have to be screwed into the case. I put these on prematurely. Dumb. Uh-oh. Hang on one second. Am I having an encoding problem? What's going on? What the hell? Okay, weird. It was saying I was dropping a bunch of stuff. I don't know why. It's possible that if, I think I can get this on no problem. Power unit to go. I might finish this, getting this installed, getting the cooler on, getting the GPU in, and then, and the RAM. And then pause for the night. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. And I don't want to just, be up until 4 in the morning doing this. Especially when I'm making small mistakes like this. Putting fans on before they need to be on is just stupid. Possible. But either way, it'll be a YouTube video, a compilation when I'm done, once I can clip everything I'm recording at the same time. So it'll be a much shorter version than a 4-hour video. me mistakenly doing fans. That other case, like, this is not, there's something different between these two. Like, they're two different models. Because this is, like, way more advanced than the other one. Way, way more. I don't know, that fan controller that's like, it almost seems like it's Velcroed on one of the back panels. I don't know what's up with that. But that was not on that guy right there, that's for damn sure. It was not. Thankfully, on Thursdays, I don't have any meetings. I might have an afternoon meeting, but I don't have anything pressing in the morning. So I have plenty of time to like sweep this place up. I gotta pull the rack out of here. I gotta shut down the internet and redo all my networking stuff. Get the table set up, get the cameras put back. So I have a lot of cleanup to do. Reset this room for VR. All the usual stuff when you tear everything apart just to make it a show, you know, for one component. All right, now that we've completely redone one of the things we already did, let me take this bag out. We got the pump. Connect all cables before turning on. Okay. Let's put it in here. Looks good. Okay. And now fans on the inside, outside. Is it like your preference? I'm assuming that the fans are out here. And they go through the bracket. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll come over here. You can still see from this fan. And I will start applying all this stuff this direction. So this is makes much more sense than the previous way I was doing it. I don't know if there's a height like requirement maximum here. I guess like anywhere is about good, right? Oh yeah, that looks about perfect right there. Okay, so this can slide up and down, but as soon as I get it, I guess, nailed in, it will, oh, it's supposed to be able to move. Okay. I guess you just tighten it up to wherever you want it. All right. But that means I can at least do all like 4, as long as I'm not crossing brackets or something. I'm so excited to game on this thing. It's not really that much of an upgrade to my current system, but it's still awesome to like get new gear, pop in some of the games I used to play and see what happens. Some crazy difference or something. Holy crap, I'm, 2-to-1 KD or whatever. Whatever game you play, for me it'd be like, oh cool, my Dead Cells run this time was better than the last one. Build ridiculous computers and play Dead Cells on it. No besmirchment to Dead Cells, that game is dope. And Hades and all those type of games. Which, I don't know, Hades should have won Game of the Year, by the way. I don't know what, who won? The Last of Us 2? I like the first one, I like the second one. Seems like a lot. Seemed just like a lot. What is that hole? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm like, what is this? I want you to be here. Okay. We got Buffalo Bills this weekend. I'm super excited. Chiefs versus the Bills, man. That'll be a crazy, crazy game. I don't actually know what's going on. I don't know if Mahomes is going to be able to play. I don't know if he's back, like if it's going to be Henny, what that means for the game plan. We got 2 running backs that are activated this week. I don't know what's gets crazy. McDermott's being real close to the vest about the strategy. Anything could happen, man. including the Bills going to the fucking Super Bowl. It's so crazy, I can't even think about it. Ah! So excited. I gotta get my wings on Sunday. This tradition the last few weeks that every week I get chicken wings from the same place around here. But since I've been doing it, the Bills haven't lost. They won like 8 in a row or something? So now I feel like I can't, like, how do I not get the wings, right? You have to. The Bills are winning, right? So, like, I don't know. There's only, like, the only option is wings. I tightened something up a little bit tight here. Let's see if we can slide it up a second. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, this is as much as we can go. Okay. But yeah, so Buffalo Bills chicken wings, man. For the game, it's gonna be crazy. Last week we got on with all my family. My family's from Buffalo, or I'm from Buffalo too, but we've been Bills fans for a long, long time. If you know anything about the NFL, Buffalo Bills aren't the best team in the world. Okay, been losing for a long, long time. So now we got this quarterback, Josh Allen. Looks real good, franchise type quarterback. He's playing great, team playing great, coach is great. We re-signed the coach for a deal, a couple years, 3-4 years. We got the GM re-signed for 3-4 years. Everything seems to be in place. We gotta make it happen. This is our best chance in a long, long time. And I tell you what, if any fans in the world deserve something like that, it's probably the Buffalo Bills fans. Their charity stuff this year has been crazy. They raised like $1 million charity. All right, let's get these fans back in. Route some of these boys around here. Might be able to bring this one. No, we'll go this way. Can we get in there? Yeah, just a little bit tight, but we're good. Looks like we can get up to this controller. Almost. Okay. And these ones should be able to go up top pretty easily. This one's a little bit tight. But I think as long as the things aren't moving, it's not going to be that big of a deal, right? I agree with you, Mashutis. Let me see. This one's all white behind. I'm not sure why that is. Good. Okay. Again, a little bit tight, but I think we can work with it okay. I'll put it behind everything. Works okay. Oh man, that one is a little bit tight though. Let's go with it, but I'm a little bit nervous about that. Okay, that one runs the back fan. Okay. All fans installed. Fans installed. Radiator installed. What do we got? What do we got? Let's see here. Now, we got changing the retention bracket. That's the Intel bracket. Second. Step 2, front of the motherboard, install the 4 things. Okay, now for the AMD bracket. Is there any bracket on it? Or this is just saying this is how you change it? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can't use this one. Turn it to the left. Okay, boom. Easy. Now I want to put the new one on. Pull out. Follow the steps in reverse order to install the A and D retention bracket for the socket TR4. Install A and B socket TR4 bracket, including the Threadripper CPU retail box. So this can kind of go any configuration we want. So let's see how we want these wires to route. Probably not like that. What's the best way to route these cables? Let's say. Pump orientation. Default. Oh wait, I can move this? Display the orientation can be adjusted within the cam from default to 90 degrees. Support. Okay, so this can change direction. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Is this the best way? Just boom, right like that. And we got these cables sort of in the way. Or what's the best way? I don't know. I want to put this back in here for a second. Let me read how to, well, that was actually pretty easy to reattach. Display orientation can be adjusted within cam. What's cam? Is that the software? From default to a negative 90 degrees to support 2 tube orientations. We recommend installing the tubes exiting the right and towards the bottom. The tubes exiting the right or the bottom. So if it's on the bottom, you can still display stuff. That's probably the best way to do it. 2 things at the bottom. Okay. Take this off. Put, now which way do these go? We want it going out this way. So if I'm going to install it like so, with them going at the bottom, I want it to be like this. Right. Oh, those are easily adjustable. Okay. And I can just like move them to the side. Okay. Yep. It would be like this, I think. Yep. That's what I want. So let's get this. Shit. Everything's still like hanging around. See if I find the right parts here to do this quickly. Can I set you down? Are you gonna like make a mess if I do that? I don't want you to touch anything with that paste on you. Can you just chill, please? Terrified of you getting everywhere. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Please don't fall off the top. I just want to put you together for a second so I can lay you down. I'll just never have the motor control you have for this. I just break things. It's got to go slow. Make sure nothing is out of place. Not always the easiest thing to do. I understand that. I am missing a screw completely. A thumb screw. Hello. Clarice. Ah. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this guy to install nicely. This goes back here. Am I short someplace? Why? Why? Whomsoever. Hello? What is the malfunction here? The more I shake this, the more it's like, I'm afraid this thing's gonna fall off. Actually, you know what? You stay on the ground. Just fold up so I can attach you. Cooler is more important than the routing of the fans. Okay. It says paste on it. That's the only reason I'm like kind of nervous about doing anything with it. I don't want to fall over because I got paste everywhere. It's a nightmare. Okay. Back to square one. Now, when I install this, I think it said I want the tubes to be on the bottom. Display orientation can be adjusted within CAM. From default, we recommend installing the tubes exiting the right and towards the bottom. 6 o'clock. Okay. So this would be 6 o'clock. Paste is already on. Okay. And do I have my top pieces? Where's my install pieces? For the, God damn it, now I made a mess. I don't know where my pieces are. There are top screw down pieces for the bracket. Are these them? Yeah, I think they are. I think they just are mixed in a bag. Let me, uh-oh, this is running low. I'm gonna have a problem here in a sec. I gotta have to switch to get my power source real quick. Three, four. Let me get my power. Actually, shit, I don't know if I can even stretch it over here. I might just switch to phone. Let me slide this back over here for a sec. That should have power, but I am... Oh, I see. Okay. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. I need to find a quick power source. Real quick. Got too many computer parts in this room, you can believe it or not. Story of my world. Too much computer shit. Alright, let me get that back. Come on. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry about that. Okay. I have my top pieces ready. Yep, my screw down pieces. Let's get this oriented how I'd like. That would be coming out the bottom, is what they were saying. So that's actually not exactly how I want it. I want to shift one over. That's how I want it. We on? Are we on? We are on. Beautiful. All right. Get these pieces screwed down. This is why you always buy a radiator cooler. These things are a dream to install, a dream, compared to airflow coolers, which can be an effing nightmare to get installed on the brackets. Always buy a radiator if you can. Get them screwed down a little bit. Move these tubes out of the way. And the more you screw it down, the more that paste is going to press right against that CPU. And that's what we want. I get nice and tight. Not so you're breaking it. You're not trying to rip the thing apart, but you want this to be very, very tight. You want that connection to be solid with that paste spread across that CPU. Nice. We got our tubes at the bottom like we wanted. Now we can slide these cables over, make it look nice. A little bit, I guess. And that looks just fine to me. Let's take this piece of plastic off, eh? Beautiful. Now that's going to read a temperature reading as far as I understand. Look at this mess. Who made this mess? Okay. That's a clean looking build right now. Whew. I love it. RAM. Let's get that RAM Ford truck or whatever. G-Skill Rip Jaws 3600s. I need the manual to know which ones to install it on. As I was describing earlier, RAM has certain configuration in these motherboards. You got to put them in the right slots when you have less than the full component. So I have two sticks. This has 4 slots. They only go in certain ways. Doesn't talk about the RAM configuration. Only fits in one orientation. I know. Motherboard provides 4 DDR4 DIMM slots. For a dual channel configuration, you'll always install identical, the same brand speed DDR4 DIMM pairs. I know. Ryzen series CPU. A1, A2 is on the left. So, what does DR mean? Single rank DIMM, 1 R4, or 2 R. I'm sorry, how does this rank? I'm like confused with this now. Single rank DIMM, 1 R times 4. Non-XMP. So the first set. AMD non-XMP frequency support. Is there another? XMP 2.0 ready. This is it's not like totally clear to me here based on the instructions. The other ones I've had were pretty explicit on which way it went. Pinnacle Ridge Picasso? I don't know which. I don't know which I'm at. Hang on a second. Oh, can I just look? I got a box. I had the box. Am I sitting down with all my other dumb... Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Installing memory modules. They have a cutout. Okay, that works. Installing memory modules on AM4 motherboards. Motherboard provides 4 slots, but refer below table that AMD suggests install memory modules on AM4 motherboard. Otherwise, the system may not boot. Hang on a second. So is the Ryzen 9 5950X, what is it? Memory module install. Hang on a second. Is Ryzen 9 5950X, what does it say? Matisse? (64-bit high core). So its core name is Matisse. So I want the 5950X. What's Picasso? Maybe it's Picasso. Oh, Picasso cores, wiki chip. Okay. All Picasso processors have the following: up to dual channel memory. Here's all the modules. 37s, 37, 39. So what's the only one left? Pinnacle versus this. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? 5950X Pinnacle. Wish this was just easy information. Maybe it's in the manual and I should just look there. Pinnacle of the Zen 3 processors. This is so irritating. These instructions are not clear. They are not clear. Okay, let me try ASRock. ASRock 570. Memory installation. I'm sorry it's taking so long. So make sure I get it right. I hate the different configuration things. Like it's not clear in the instruction manual. I see the manual. Compatible memory, RAM configurator. It gives me like a thing, but I don't know the right. Nothing goes in A1 and B1, right? Maybe I should see what a single rank means. Single rank memory versus dual rank. Single rank DIMM has one set of memory chips that is associated while writing to or reading from. Dual rank DIMM is similar to having 2 single rank DIMMs on the same module with only one rank accessible at a time. How can you tell what is what? Oh my God, what? What the F? How to tell which one is better? Performance or single rank versus dual rank? DIMM, single rank, dual rank, memory rank. How to tell? $3,600. 3,600 rank. 16 gigabyte times 2 rank. I don't fucking know. Is this RAM single rank or dual rank? Assume any modern 8 gigabyte DDR is single rank. I haven't seen a dual rank. Okay. Single rank. Many 16 DIMMs even are single rank nowadays. They don't make 4 gigabyte dies for 8 gigabyte dual bank sticks. Should I say dual rank? Dual rank 3200, A2, B2. Nothing is A1 unless it's lower speed. I'm thinking it's A2, B2. I'm just going to guess. This is the closest assumption that I have. I'm just trying here. If it's not, there's an easy solution. Take them out, put them in A1 and B1. Come on, rip jaws. My favorite of the memories. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. We locked? We locked in? We locked in, fam? Are we not down far enough? There it goes. That's what I thought. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. More down. Needs to go more down. All right, in. Good. I'm guessing. My best guess, A2, B2. I will find out very quickly tomorrow if that's not the case. Done. Now, next step is, I think, the GPU. So let's swap this for this. We use that as the brace now. Pop that over. Let's break the seal here. I have such a mess to clean up. Again, I was saying that I might have to stop in a little bit. It's getting a little bit late. I have kiddos that wake up pretty dang early, and I can't just build PCs all night. I wish I could until like 4 in the morning, but unfortunately, I have these things called responsibilities, like children and a job, and they both require sleep of some kind. But we got to take a look at this card because I have no space to put any crap. Oh my God. Look at the fucking size of this thing. What? Holy shit. Look at this bad boy. Ready? Look at this. It weighs like a ton. It weighs a freaking ton. Holy Christ. This thing is insane. You could kill somebody with this. What in the hell? This is fucking crazy. This is effing crazy, man. The size of this thing. Holy shit. Okay. That's what I wanted. Oh my God. I think I have to pull out the first 3 grates here, but we'll see. That's what I had to do on the other boy. Man, that's a thick boy right there. That is a thick freaking boy. It takes up 3 slots. It takes up 3 slots. Holy God. Man. Holy Christ, look at the size of it. Look at the size of it. It's so big. Oh my God. I can't get over it. Look at that guy. Look how big. Holy shit. Holy shit. What? This thing is fucking insane. It weighs as much as my current computer. What? This is fucking madness. Okay. What the fuck, man? It's so big. It's so fucking big. Let's see. How are we feeling about that spot? Nope. Didn't like that spot. Okay. We need one more bracket to come out, please. And we'll put one back. It's so fucking big. Alright, got that one reinstalled. Let's take this guy out. Alright, now let's give it a go. Oh my God, this case is going to weigh 600 pounds. Anything blocking it? Is that in? It looks like it, but what? Oh my God, is this thing stopping it from going down? Oh my God, no way. No way, really? Let me see. Is that really stopping it from fucking going down? No. What? This thing is significantly above like the rest of the stuff in here. And this piece isn't like coming up and locking. Yeah, that's not locking appropriately. Right? They come up like halfway. Let me try it one more time. Yeah, I got to pull that grate out. Yeah, that's not in. Oh man, you're too big. How'd you get so big? Have to take the case. This guy too big. You hold tight, buddy. You're an enormous monster. You're a crazy monster. You get the F out of there. Let's see here. Yeah, it's this brace here. Is there any way to get that off? It doesn't look like it. Let me see. Where's my case instructions here? Well, gotta be a way to come off with it, right? Why isn't this like all the way down? Oh, it's shifted. What? I didn't know I could do that. Oh, shit. Just take the door off. I didn't know that could happen. That makes things a little bit easier, huh? Let me read the instructions. nicer to know earlier, huh? Okay. So around with the doors the whole night. Could you have done that? Okay, so this piece gotta come off. You gotta come off. Which means that these cables need to be untied, right? Because that's gotta come off. I'll reorganize you, I promise. But we got a big son of a bitch graphics card that I don't think is gonna fit unless you guys get the F out of there. So we'll figure you out. We just can't have you how you are right now. All right, now we had a good talking too. Let's see if we can get these guys out of here. Oh man, how fucking crazy. Goddamn graphics card, too big, fit in here. It is because there's like a, I call it a shroud, but there's like a cable routing piece in here that they built in for convenience stuff, which I get, but it's raising up the, it's like raising up the minimum height, which obviously is a problem. Come on, give me that screw. Okay, so I mean it is modular. I wish those would come out though. I like this piece, but not with this graphics card, man. That's not happening. Not even close. Not even fucking close to happening. So we'll do some cable routing magic instead and allow our huge baby to get himself in there. Come here, huge baby. Come here, huge baby. Now, plenty of room now. So when we do this, those SATA drives are going to get covered up. How many do I need? 5? I think I'm good. Now this should lock in easy now. Yep, that is secure. Man, a little bit farther, this wasn't going to fit in the case, dude. All right, that looked pretty as hell. That looked good though. Look how big that fucking thing is. Yeah, it's just this bar. You can kind of see. That's what the problem is. It's like raised up. So it's like the card was just sitting on top. It wouldn't bend, and I can't. There's no way to take those rivets out. They're not threaded. They're not like threaded for a screwdriver or a hex. They're just like circular. So that's too bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Let's get these back lined up again. Get these things in and secured. Get my graphics card all locked in. And this is the gaming PC, so this is all that this PC is gonna need. We're not having a we have a capture card in here? No, no capture card in this one. And so it just runs that big guy, the big monster. Just that big, big monster. Let me get a little picture here real quick too. All the big parts in. I love it. Beautiful. Totally, totally beautiful. Okay. A couple more things. Let's do the discs real quick. So, like I said, we're going to just swap these into that one. And take this one out. Put it over here. I'm just going to take my 2 that I slotted in for the other one. Slide these guys right in nice and easy. Boom. Done. One more. Slide these in nice and easy. Done. All right. Now we need to get the power supply in. Let's set this guy up. Now that he weighs 650,000 pounds from that graphics card. Thank you for saving my seat. Get a little drink here. What do we need? Oh shit. The GTX 3090 has 3 display ports. Oh shit. Actually works just fine. Right? I already have an HDMI 2.0. It's okay. Either way it'll be fine, but it's just interesting. Let's get the last piece ready. Oh. Cut this guy open. Power supply time. We gotta keep everything supplied. All the power. But this, basically just the graphics card, sucks out of this house now. So we got the big boy 1000-watt Corsair joint. Hello, what's going on with this box? There we go. I know I said previously that I save all the boxes for this stuff, but like, I think I'm gonna throw every single box away now. I'm not saving 4,000 boxes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 computers in this house. I'm not saving 50,000 boxes of custom parts. This is absurd. So I'm gonna spend tomorrow emptying out my closet here. And if I need to send people stuff like on the giveaways I was talking about earlier, I will just go to FedEx and get a box. This is absurd. Oh, they give you a Corsair case. Is this all the power cables? Oh my god. Power cables. Holy shit. I'm powering a space shuttle here. Holy god. They also give you a box of zip ties. Silent operation at low to moderate loads. In this mode, the fan will not spin. Cool. Look at all those fucking inputs, man. Oh, man. Phew. There's a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff. Okay. This boy gonna be loud when this starts. When this starts encoding, this thing is gonna scream. We're gonna have to see how loud I can diffuse some of that stuff with my. Should we get the cables in first? I could just slide that down. I'll slide that down. But we'll have to see with the Arctic fans. It might be able to offset a ton of that noise. I'm hoping. One more joint, please. Oh, are we at the end? Hello. Oh, we are at the end. I'm sorry. Oh, the radiator. Duh. Slide this back one. Give it some breathing room. I was just adjusting the hard drive base. Bag. Yep. This is my bag of cables. Okay. So this goes this way. Holy God, this fucking thing is huge. There's even like a nice little footrest for the power. A little footrest. Just to give your power unit a little extra comfort. This is what we have for it. A little bit of a fancy footrest. I was concerned about how my PSU felt when it was sitting in this box. And now I am relieved that it has the luxury that I expect for my computer parts. It is getting 1 o'clock. We've been doing this for about 4 hours. I tell you what, I'm gonna get this screwed in and then I really gotta call it a night. I have work, the children wake up at about 6. So I need to get myself up to bed, unfortunately. I will finish this build, and then we'll take a look at the final product on Friday. We'll game a little bit, talk about the new system, and you can see the final product. This has been a good build show, though. As I mentioned, there's a Discord below this video. You can find a link to tech channels and politics channels and all kinds of stuff in there. You can also follow Mosherties on social media, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. For usually me just ranting about politics and other shit that I enjoy. But you can find other stuff on there too. I'm a little bummed it's not completely set up yet. I really think that I should probably call it for the night. So I'm going to do a little cleanup action in here. It's cutting a bit, is it? Okay. Well, I'll have to take a look at it. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, it looks like it's okay. That's weird. Either way, thank you for hanging out. It's been a fun build. I will see you. Well, I'll talk to you guys on Discord and social media tomorrow. On Friday, we'll be back, play games, talk about the build, see how everything's doing. It was in my pocket, so maybe that's why the transceiver was a little bit weird. I need to get this shit cleaned up because my daughter has to do schoolwork in here tomorrow for one more week, and then she goes back to school. So I got to clean up and stuff. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free, tech channel. I will be splicing, like cutting a video of tonight's stream just with like a little highlight clips and stuff, which will be posted like in the Masha's Tech playlist. So you'll be able to find that there. Much shorter than 4 hours, I promise. Thank you guys so much. I will talk to you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week.